Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Friday, everybody. Sorry I'm late, y'all. Whew, I had some stuff to do and I had to put my dogs in before it get late. I'm by myself. My kids went on vacation and I didn't have my sons here to put them dogs in, so I had to chase them. But I'm ready now. Sorry y'all had to wait. And I stopped my intro music because of, my supporters not being able to minimize the live. So I couldn't put that on for y'all while I was doing my stuff, unfortunately. Let's see who we got in the building. Let me go up, y'all. The streets is quiet, baby. These internet streets quiet. Nobody making no noise. I wonder why. What's up, grown woman status? Hey, Miss Cheryl. Hey, Burnett. Hey, Yolanda, Rakita, Miss Claudette, Miss Karen. Love you and thank you for that cash app. Blessed beyond measures. We got Miss E. Get right with LB. Set down Latte. Miss Cheryl. We got Caramel. We got Honey. We got Misha. We got Fixing My Crown. Larry Lou. Aisha Bright. Salita's Farties Club. We got Jazzy Red. We got, let's see, Miss Sherry H. We got Spicy Brown. She don't do op. She said, I thought I missed the live. Y'all know I gotta put it as close as I can, and then I still be late, y'all. I can never set a live ahead of time because I always end up having something to do, unfortunately. Hey, Lachelle's. Hey, Angelic Virgo. Who else, y'all? Stephanie Landry, Tony Lightner. We got Rakita, Brittany Tyner. We got Christmas. We got Audra. Miss Ilka. Who else? What's up, Reese? Black Widow. Dominica. She say Pac is never on time. I think you should just have your impromptu live because the waiting drives me nuts. I'm sorry, Dominica. It be hard, y'all. Infinity Lips and Lashes. Miss Gloria, Bronx Girl. Miss Jackie Moore, Sharika. We got True Slayer Reloaded. And if y'all have not, go check out True Slayer's live from last night. It was definitely lit. Them trolls was at Pac's neck, baby. Oh my God. Them people don't like me. I don't know why. Hey, Lady Love, Miss Witty, Tokyo Blues, Cindy Scott. We got Susie M. We got Sabi. We got Miss Sharon. We got Tina, the upper echelon. Upper We got Stella, Lux Pearl, Sweetly Favored, Look at God. It Don't Matter, Kiana with a Q. Steph's Puffin Stuff, Cancer 66. We got Lika. If y'all hear some crying, that's my dogs. They don't like to be in their cage. Life with Key. They sound like some babies too. What's up, Nita? Tajay, my sister girl. Thank you, Tajay. Shout out to all my mods, baby, because y'all be on it. I'ma soon get some more too. I'ma soon get a few more mods because I don't think I have that many. But shout out to the ones that I do have because y'all work and y'all still make time to come and be in the lives and, just look out, support. Shout out to y'all. Sadie Neal, we got Susie M, Blessed Queen, Lady Love, KJ's Family, Antoinette, Dreamy Girl, NXS, my girl Anomaly, love you. Who else? Let's see. Daniel Woodard, what's up, bro? What's up, Daniel? What's up, Tamika? The Woodards in the house. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Miss Lady. Hey, Tamika Williams. My mom and them is out of town. Girl, woman's that is crazy. My mom and my sister and my kids, my brother, his kids, his fiance, they all went on vacation. And I didn't go because I wanted to get some work done. And it's easier for me to get work done when my kid's not here. Even though my oldest son was mad because he wanted me to go on vacation. But I told him we're going to do something else before the summer is out. So, but gotta get some work done, baby. Hey, Angela. Who else we got? Hey, Shelly. And then they driving. They drove where they drove. They made it there already. I don't like to ride for a long time. No, ma'am. Can't do it. Hey, Grayson's mom. Shall she write? Simply Linda. Christina Mills. Cat 66 say, Lupac, did you see what I sent you? Talking about the first quarter of the year. I seen it. I didn't see yours, but somebody else, a few people sent that to me. Hey, Tiff S. Hey, Tisha. She said, glad to catch you live. No, to catch you. Love you. Love you too, girl. Hey, Marlena. Hey, Sade. Hey, Miss Glenda. Nubian Queen. Respectfully, April. I think that's it. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. I don't normally read that many names, y'all, but being that I'm late, that's why I read everybody that came in. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, and for my members, we do have y'all don't forget, we got a members only live tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 15th. That's our love pot day. All the y'all know we gotta turn in for the love pot or whatever, but we're gonna discuss it early on. I'm gonna make a members only post on my wall, but tomorrow is the 15th, y'all. My members know what I'm talking about. If you would like to join my memberships, you can. One of my mods gonna put it in the chat for me. If you would like to bless me monetarily, my cash app is $Lupac1. Of course, it's floating across the screen. If you would like to buy me a coffee, I'm gonna put that link in the chat also. And hit the like button, please, and thank you. That's free. But anyway, so the title of my live is A Conversation That Needs to Be Had, which I want to talk about a few things. But the first thing I want to start off with is because a lot of people been messaging me about DW's live. And I actually watched it. And y'all know I'm real iffy on touching on, when it comes to the kids. But at this point, since she has a baby now, we're going to consider her an adult. I'm not going to be too hard on her because at the end of the day, I support her father. So I don't really speak on her as much as I would like to. Because I do not agree with, just certain behaviors of kids. Like, that whole dynamic is aggravating because, when you have kids, even if you're not with the father, y'all supposed to try to be on one accord when it comes to the children that you share. And that goes for anybody. Like, even though I'm speaking on certain things, my conversation is general. So anybody can take what I say, But I feel like you're supposed to be on one accord. Like, you can have your issues, because a lot of women tend to hold on to the failed relationship and the who they want to blame for the failed relationship, the stuff that happened in the relationship. They'll hold on to that for years till years later. And it's unfortunate because it does affect the kids. It does affect the co-parenting. And it's sad. And you could tell just watching DW's live. I'm glad she went live because I wanted to be able to see her speak up, y'all, because of the stuff that her mama be saying. If y'all notice, Foot Meat has a habit of speaking for her child and saying stuff like, when people say something about our age, she'll say stuff like, she don't like them, or she don't talk to him. She ain't talked to him in a long, long time. And if I could recall, he had just, like, your baby ain't been here but almost 3 months. Your baby number 2 months going on 3 months. He was just in a picture with you and your baby. So how is it that you haven't talked to him in forever? See, that's the lies that I be talking about. And even with me being privy to, backing information is like, wow, like these people really come on the screen and lie like a rug. And then to have your, we all know that I'm trying to be careful with my words, y'all, because I have listened. It's hard for me to hold back. Oh Lord, they lucky I don't get on the screen drinking. Cause listen, ain't nobody safe. But I don't drink, y'all. I've been stopped drinking. But it's just unfortunate. Like, and why if y'all haven't watched her live, go watch it. They had grown MFers in that girl comments saying stuff like, "Is it true you and your daddy cousins?" These people sick. Like, oh my God. It's like we dealing with a people from a different planet. I got a headache, y'all, so that's why I'm kind of like, off and on my words. But it's like we dealing with people from a different planet. Like, who raised these people? Y'all asking a child, granted she does have a baby, right? So like the old people say, once you open them legs up, baby, you an adult, you're grown. But we still have to consider her age, even though her mama let her do grown stuff. But people was really in her comments asking her if her and her daddy is kin. I said, I know that. Oh my God. So, wait, they had a comment I wanted to read. What's up, 6'5" King? What's up, bro? Lupac, I gotta pay. I need to get a membership. Look in the chat, bro. One of my mods put the membership link in the chat, I think. Lupac, I want you to let it all out tonight. So without thinking about it, say it, Pac. I probably will, the way my head hurting. I'm trying to find, okay, Boink Gang. Let's see. Boink Gang say, hey, Miss Josephine. Hey, get right with LB. Or anybody I miss. Hey, JB. Love you too. Boink Gang say, I feel RH loves his daughter, but he can't trust her. Remember, these people tried to destroy him, unfortunately, including his daughter. And I think so too. And we're going to talk about that also. And that's the part that people don't realize. See, it's easy for people to make comments under lives, like when DW go live or Foot Me go live, and if you're not privy to the role that they played in the saga, then of course you could say stuff like, oh, he's a DAD dad and all these different things because you don't know what took place. Let's take him out of the equation, y'all. And I know 6'5" King in here. I wish I had some other men in the chat also. But let's take RH out of this. If that was your child and all her life she was a daddy's girl. We know that. Footmeat even verified that. She said that she was RH world and RH was her world. Like their bond was unbreakable until LaOnya got in the midst of it. That came from Footmeat, and I have the receipts to prove it. She said that their bond was not ruined, but it was tarnished when LaOnya came into the mix. So my thing is, if you that close, and she was living with her daddy for a period of time, we all know that she was living with him and LaOnya, and when everything happened with RH and LaOnya, she ended up going back and stay with her mom, right? So I feel like she was definitely more so in a child's place and being raised up how a child should be raised up when she was with her daddy. Because guess what? She didn't get pregnant with her daddy. She got pregnant not long after she went back and stayed with her mom. And that speaks volumes, even though they try to blame the truth for her getting pregnant, becoming a teen mom, but he had no control over that. That's what people fail to realize. If until you in those type of situations, you can't really say what would and would not happen, because one thing about kids, they gonna find a way. If they want to do something, the only thing you can do is raise them to the best of your abilities, instill everything that you need to instill into them for them to, hopefully stay on the right path. But it is what it is. You do your best. and you try to have a good positive influence around them, because kids have to be raised into adults, so that's why the saying it's you're a product of your environment is exist, because they pretty much catch on to everything that you do. Like, they watching you, your behaviors, all of that rubs off on your kids, right? So I just feel like because she's with her mom, it's like she's, even though, like I said, y'all, granted, she's 16, but she still has a baby, but she's still a child if you're looking at her age, but her mom allows her to do too much as a child. She gets too many privileges, too much leeway. And if that was me, honestly, if that was my child, and my child slip up and got pregnant, you ain't going nowhere, because guess what? More often than not, once that first baby come, here comes another one. They get comfortable, especially if you still allowing them to do the same things that you allowed them to do when they got pregnant in the first place. So she would be locked in her room, taking care of her baby, going to school, and coming back and taking care of her baby. Boom. Then once you graduate, you're free to do what you want to do, baby. Because somebody asked her, my bad, y'all, I need some chapstick. Somebody asked her if her and the baby daddy was still together, and she said, yes, we're still together. And I'm like, Lord have mercy. Not saying that's a bad thing, it's actually a good thing because he's there, but it's given that he don't provide no support, him or his family, because they look the situation they in. Like, that's a little crazy to me. It's a little crazy, baby. But hey, it is what it is. But this is the main thing I wanted to speak on, y'all. Hey, Ariane. So somebody apparently, because I remember Foot Meat posting this on her page. Somebody apparently told Foot Meat that, hey, and this was the comment. Hey, somebody and I think she said RH comments said they sent him a cash app or sent a cash apps to him for DW. Did she get him or something like that? So Foot Meat say no, she didn't get him. Okay, so Foot Meat spoke on that, basically insinuating RH scam people out of money that was supposed to be sent to DW, right? Next thing you know, you have DW on a live yesterday saying her dad scammed people out of... This is my thing. First of all, how do y'all know that's true? You know how many fake pages, and when I say fake pages, I'm talking about scamming pages who set up accounts like other people using their pictures, their names, just to get cash apps. Obviously, they not privy to that type of information. We know Foot Meat slow, but I expected a little more understanding out of DW. Like, oh my God. Somebody literally just said that. People say stuff in the comments all the time. If you go off of what people just say, baby, we're gonna be in trouble. If we just start going off of look at the situation with Laonia. All of them people just going off what she say and not looking at none of the receipts. Like when I seen that, y'all, I'm like, how do you know that's true? Like, this is not even third, like fifth party information being passed on. Because the girl who put it in the comments said it just like this. She was like, somebody said in RH comments that they sent money for DW to his cash app. I'm like, how she know the girl who put that in her comments wasn't a B supporter and lied? And they took that and ran with it. RH might not even know what they talking about. Like, if y'all ever notice, if you go in RH comments or even Laonia's comments, and you leave a comment, and you see somebody say, follow this page, or they be saying all kind of weird stuff. and they be having the exact profile picture of RH all on you. It be so many of them. I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't one of them. Because a lot of these older people that's on social media get scammed a lot by those people in the comments. Like they be thinking it's legit, and this is no cap, y'all. I didn't seen it happen. I didn't seen people saying, "I sent my cash out." God forgive me. Oh, oh my God! Like, they need to give a mental exam to be on social media, Lord. This is getting crazy. But I just can't believe they took that and ran with it. Like, they really took that and ran with it. I don't think RH would be that crazy knowing somebody could come back and prove that and say that, to just take money as if so much money was being sent to him for his child. Like, and for the most part, I could say at least 95% of the people on here know that RH and his daughter ain't on the best of terms. So who in their right mind gonna send some money to RH and say, hey, this is for DW, when she got her own page, her own cash app and everything? Come on now. Come on now. That was crazy. That was real crazy. At least provide some proof. At least ask for proof. But that just go to show you, when somebody really hates somebody that bad, they'll do anything to tarnish their name. Like, I would have, especially now, I expect that out of CW, but DW could have at least said, well, can you prove it? Can you send me the screenshots? Because, you know, at the end of the day, that's still my daddy. I ain't gonna go out and start calling him a scam or saying he stole some money from me and I don't know for a fact. Like, girl, you shut up, Pop. Shut up. Shut up. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. So another thing she said, y'all, somebody was like, who keep messaging me? Hold on, y'all. Somebody in her comments was like, do you see yourself, I think the comment was, do you see yourself talking back to your dad? Or no, that was one of them. But another person said, why don't you, if y'all in a hotel, one bedroom hotel, why don't you go stay with your dad? And, you know, and your baby at least until your mama get her ish together. And she gonna say, well, I'm not there yet mentally. Like, I'm still stuck on, you know, the physical part of that situation that happened with me and my dad. I said, oh my God. That's when you know a child is spoiled and they used to know ASS whippings. That's when you know. Because it's no way. And Dawn literally explained on her live. She said, you know, if y'all remember, whenever Laonya came out with it, she was trying to say, oh, the skin was coming off, and child by. And Foot Meat even co-signed it. But even though I have Foot Meat on recording, two different recordings giving two different stories in reference to that whole her daddy whipping her behind. I have, matter of fact, if I have to do another video on her, I will. I'm gonna post both of them too. But she gave two different accounts, y'all, which we know she a lie already. But Dawn explained that. Dawn said that I think she said, I don't know, she said Bria or Sierra sent her the picture. One of them sent her the picture, and she said, yes, granted she did have some whips, but that's what happens when you get a whipping. I don't know about y'all, but I've never had a whipping when I was smaller that didn't leave a wet baby, and I'm high yellow. And my two siblings are caramel colored, brown skin, and they done had the whips too. I don't know whippings that don't have whips. Like, you gotta make it make sense. In my opinion, it gives spoil, entitled, and when you dealing with two different households going back and forth, where one you have some discipline, you have structure that don't let kids do whatever they want, and then you dealing with a household where you can go get pregnant at 16, that's real difficult. It's real difficult raising a child or children in that type of divide. It makes it real hard because when you co-parenting, you have to try to find a way to be on one accord, or your kids gonna be effed up. Big facts. Like, they gonna be effed up for real because it's too much going on. And that's why she rather sacrifice and stay in a 1-bedroom hotel with her newborn baby, her mama, and them other kids, and struggle, don't know what they gonna eat for supper, then go live comfortably with her daddy, where there's structure and discipline. That's why. Because she rather be able to do what she wants, because foot meats and her are on the same level. If not, she might be a little under her child mentally. Lord have mercy. But just the fact she can do what she want. She can do whatever she want. She can still go meet that little boy. She can still stay with that little boy. She can do whatever she want. Her daddy not going for that. And the fact that people on the internet don't understand that is crazy to me. I don't know. No, like, my daddy was the tough one, the strict one. My mama was the one who, gave a lot of leeway, didn't whip us. But my daddy didn't play, baby. He was so strict. That's normally how it is, especially if you got an old school parent, not this new generation, but an old school parent, baby. You're not just about to do what you want. And she holding on to that like, girl, get over it. You caught a butt whipping. Welcome to the club. Like, you know how many times I caught a whipping and went in my room and said, F you, daddy. Oh, y'all, listen. I know I ain't the only one be cursing them out in the room. And I used to put my hand over my mouth like this. Listen, but guess what? No teen pregnancies. One thing I can say is, I used to be so mad at my daddy, but now I see why he was so strict on us. Now I see why. Now I can appreciate it. No teen pregnancies. Finished school, everything. Me and all my siblings. Like, it's just crazy. Like, this generation is, I don't know what to say about them, y'all. Like, I really don't. I really don't. But she is... but I gotta give her this though. I feel like you can tell that she love her daddy. I'ma say that. You could tell that it's not what foot meat be making it seem. And that's me reading her body language, and when she was talking, like, I could tell. Like, I know how to read people. I could tell. She loves her daddy. But when you in the midst of confusion and you got one parent in your ear that's inadvertently making you hate the other parent, it's a lot of confusion going on. Because y'all got to think about it. Look how Foot Meat speaks about RH Online. Especially when she answers for her child. I still have that clip when she was online and she told her daughter, she put her daughter on the spot and said, do he do anything? Do he take care of you? And her daughter was like, no. And her daughter Herpy tried to change the subject. And then Foot Me Herp and said, do he take care of, I forgot the baby name. And then she answered no quickly. You can tell. The way a person responds will tell you a lot. 9 times out of 10, if you ask them a question and they pause and they get confused, it's because they about to lie. Period. But it's just unfortunate. Like, she did that live. She did what she did. She said what she said. And I feel like she should have never said nothing about her daddy. Period. Your daddy done been through enough on the internet. At the end of the day, that's still your dad. And for you to say that, or even your mom, to say that he don't do nothing for you when he offered you a place to stay? Newsflash. That's him doing something for you. Because a dad that don't care wouldn't even give you that much. If you turn it down, then it's on you. They shouldn't even be speaking on him in certain manners because he offered that olive branch. It's not his job to take care of his baby mama. It's his job to take care of his child, who is almost 17, might I add, considered an adult, especially once she makes 17. So the fact that they said, oh, and then she answered the question because when the girl said, would you consider going stay with your dad? And she said, I'm not there mentally because of the physical part that happened between us the last time. Right? And it's crazy because let's look at it like this, y'all. Okay, let's think back to the beginning, right? When she was living with her daddy. The butt whipping, that happened a month. I think it was a month. Either a month or 3 months. It was either a month or 3 months, y'all, before LaOnya and RH broke up. That butt whipping happened a month or 3 months, between a month and 3 months before RH and LaOnya separated. If you go back and look, DW was still with her dad and them, still going everywhere with them. They making videos. She was doing her little videos and stuff. Like nothing happened. Because guess what? You caught a butt whipping. And if y'all remember, let me see how many people remember this. When Bree first came out and spoke on it, she brought it up. If y'all remember, she brought this situation up because she needed it to co-sign with her story. It was early on in the saga when she brought it up, right? And then she thought her and RH was going to get back together. So she made another live and said she caught a butt whipping. How many people remember that? And I need that clip, y'all. I wish I could remember. I know exactly what she said, but I can't remember which live it was. But Bree did that live and said, she caught a butt whipping. She was doing this. She was doing that. Because it was Bree. It was because of Bree that we even found out that, she had certain things in her phone. That's why she caught that whipping in the first place. Because she was being hot to trot in that phone, baby. And that's why her daddy wouldn't let her go to that mall. For the ones who didn't know. She was doing things in that phone that a child should not be doing. And Bree made RH go through that phone. Bree pushed that situation. So to double back and bring it to the internet and then make it seem like he ABUSED'd his child, when you push that knowing he had never whipped his child a day in life. That's what make it even crazy, y'all. It's so much that this child, listen, it's a lot. But that's exactly what happened. And if y'all remember, when Naya got on that panel, since they like to bring her up, she was the one who let us know that Bree never liked DW. That she would call her ugly, she would call her HOE, and all these little things. That came from her bestie of over 10 years. That's how she would talk about RH's child. And then you got foot meat with her. You gonna go side with the very same person that you put on Facebook and said never liked your child. That's when you know a MFer would do anything for some money. Anything. But you want us to believe you? Y'all, foot meat been on. Listen, foot meat ain't just came around with the saga. Nobody was paying her no attention. That's what it was. That thing been putting stuff on the internet about RH and Bree, talking to herself. Nobody would be entertaining her. She had nobody on that page. She didn't go up until Bree really brought her into the storyline. That's when she went up. Cause she been saying, cause I remember it was a picture posted, and uh it was a picture of RHDW and Bree, and Foot Meat shared it and said, don't believe this woman. She don't just say, don't believe this woman. She does not care for my child. She hates my child's guts. I said, oh my God. So for you to put stuff like that, and then you side with the very same person that you claim never liked your child, is crazy. That's crazy to me. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second, y'all. My mama just texted me. Ooh. I didn't even see y'all had sent me this. Thank you, Miss Karen, for the Cash App. Thank you. Wait. Who is this? Oh, thank you, Truth Slayer. I seen the other name. I was like, who is that? Thank you for the Cash App. Thank you, Tamika the Woodards. And thank you, Infinity Lips and Lashes. Love you all. And thank you to everybody who bought me a coffee. I can't see. Okay, I see. Miss Audra, thank you for the coffee. Thank you, Andrea, for the coffee. And of course, my love, Miss Karen, she bought me 3 coffees. Thank y'all. Love you guys. What I was saying, y'all. Wait, hold on. Let me text my mama back. Okay. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Hit the like button for your girl. I don't know how many likes we got. Let me see how many likes we got up in here. I'm gonna hang up on y'all. We need we gotta hit that like button. We got 207 likes with 428 people in the chat. Y'all hit that like button. It's free, baby. The like button is free, okay? What I was saying, y'all. So, what part I was on? See, that's why I don't be looking at my phone, because I be getting confused. Y'all know my train of thought. Listen, I got long-term memory. I can remember stuff from years ago. Oh, my bad. I forgot when you put your thing on, it opens up your live. But I got long-term memory. I can remember stuff from years ago. But stuff that just happened, I have to like get a keyword. It's so weird. A keyword to remember it. Yeah, but it's just crazy, y'all. Like I said, it's a lot of stuff that happened, and I feel like once something new happens, then people tend to forget about the stuff that happened early on. And it's crazy because I feel like it's very crucial and important to remember how things actually played out, the roles that people played in that storyline. You got to remember it. Like, you got, because it would be, I feel like it would be crazy if people came in in the middle of it and they didn't know that, just like the people saying Bree left RH, but it's a lot of people that didn't know after they separated, she popped up to his house in lingerie. A lot of people didn't know that she had an old friend, which she's no longer connected to, her and her husband try to counsel them, and RH walked away completely because he didn't want to reconcile the marriage. It's a lot of people that don't know she was crying on the phone to Kevin because she wanted to fix her marriage. and acknowledged that she wasn't a perfect wife and that she would do anything to reconcile her marriage. That was the only thing she wanted. A lot of people don't know that. So when I see people say, oh, she left RH, and baby, if you look at the divorce decree, it says Robert Hampton petitioner. For the ones who don't know what that means, look it up. Like, that's not, the girl was on live when she said she got served her divorce papers, baby. The one who files doesn't get served. Make it make sense. And for the ones who say, well, she left mentally, but she was still there. How? When they were separated, she showed up in lingerie. She was mad at him. I even have the recording of her telling him to stop calling her phone unless he's trying to work it out. If you ain't trying to work it out, don't call me no more. Verbatim. And he said, we have a child together. And she repeated, if you ain't trying to work it out, don't call me no more. Make it make sense. Like, people be... This is why I don't fuss with people. Because I remember everything from that saga. That's how my brain works. I remember everything. I might not remember it right there, but I guarantee you if somebody asks a question or say something and it's a key word, it's going to come to me. Let's see the comments. The mama sitting there talking bad about RH with her daughter, and then CW get online and post something about don't talk down on your children's other parent. Child, I see y'all. She literally, I've seen her say, I don't talk bad about the other parent. What? You don't talk bad about the other parent, but you made DW vouch for you when you said, does your dad take care of you? Is that not talking bad about the other parent or getting a child involved in adult business? Child by. Like, come on now. If somebody even said something about having men around your kids, this girl said, I don't be having no men around my kids. That's a big no-no. Baby, you got 5 baby daddies. You made sure every one of your children had a different daddy. And you don't have men around your kids? Y'all, I'm sorry. Oh my God, it's the foolishness for me. Like, oh my goodness. I can't take these people. I swear I be laughing. I be laughing so hard at some of this stuff. Ain't no way. This lady said she don't be having no men around her kids, baby. Chrissy say, well, I will because I take care of my nephew and he's 17 and he will run anything by me even though he has a mom. She don't do op says, I didn't see her live and I don't care to watch any of her lives. She's still helping the public. Low key, yeah. Her live was kind of confusing because, like I say, it's like you can tell that she loved her daddy, but she has an influence. Oh, you know what? And this is another reason why, y'all, and this is for everybody. This ain't just for that situation. Anybody that's co-parenting, you have to be careful because a lot of times the kids favor the parent that they live with. And that's a fact. So your influence can be crucial. The type of influence that you have over your kids can be real crucial in how they feel about the other parent. And I feel like kids should never know what the parents go through. Because it's your job to protect their mental and make sure that they grow up mentally stable and their mental be real healthy. It's your job. Your influence is real, real important on them babies. And if all those kids hear is negativity, or your daddy ain't ish, your daddy this, your daddy that, or you questioning your children when they come back from the dad's house about the girlfriend and child. This is why you gotta be careful who you have kids with, because I feel like if you questioning your child about the other parent's significant other, then that means you don't trust the daddy, because it's his job to make sure y'all kids is good, and he picked the right partner to be around y'all kids, just like you in your situation. Because y'all know, as women, a lot of times women will have men around their kids, different men, but wouldn't want the daddy to have different women around them. I didn't seen it, baby. I didn't seen it happen. I have a lot of girl cousins, and trust me, they don't like that. And I'm the one that's fair. I'll be like, ma'am, you got all these men around them cheering. You got the nerve to be cutting up behind who? That's when you know it's still some feelings there, in my opinion. Still a lot of feelings there. And foot meat is one of them. Because, and y'all could tell, because look at the type of stuff she posts online, y'all. She literally posts, how you co-parent with somebody that you not healed from. And then she said, this was funny. And it's a lot of people, because she try to make people feel sorry for her, but I don't feel sorry for her. And I feel like, Rex, do your big one. Matter of fact, you need to go get custody of your son, because she's a effed up individual. How you online crying about the men, your baby daddies, not getting or helping with their kids, and the minute he gets y'all son, you harassing them. Talking about, he trying to keep me from my child. I just want to talk to him. I can't go a day without talking to my child. Girl, that's your break. You've been crying for a break, right? Maybe he doing you how you do him. Because we already know that she the type of mama that'll keep the child from the dad once he get in a relationship. She did it with RH. And RH, that's the reason why RH took her to court and got custody of DW. Because, and I have the messages to prove it. Because she was texting, RH was texting her, telling her, I'm coming get my child. And she was saying, my daughter not finna be around the horrors of this world. Oh Lord, them text messages is funny, baby. She said, my daughter not finna be around the horrors of this world. Or the what she said? Not godly. A worldly woman, or worldly whores, or something she said, y'all. And RH told her, you got what he said? I forgot. Some along the lines of her having multiple men around her oldest daughter, and RH said, you got the nerve to call her or say something about worldly women or whores of the world or whatever, and you done had all these men around. Like, girl, you literally got all these different baby daddies. How can you call somebody a hoe? Make it make sense. But when she still have feelings for them baby daddies, oh, you in trouble. You ain't seeing that child unless she dealing with you. Unless you still dipping in over there. Because even with Rex, that was with RH, but even with Rex, she was telling, the girl was messaging her, taunting her, the new girlfriend. Or Rex's new girlfriend, not the one he's with now, but the one he was with before her. She was messaging, and I have all the proof, y'all. She was messaging Foot Meat to post a picture online, right? And the girl, she'll take the picture and send it to Foot Me to say ugly ass. God forgive me. She was trolling her hard. And she, of course, here come Foot Me coming to the internet posting it. Talk about, you see what I gotta deal with my child's father, his new woman. But look at the type of stuff she do though. And I gotta keep it a buck. Even though I don't like LaOnya, but she would literally, Foot Me would be harassing LaOnya. Like, she would be messaging her like crazy because she still wanted RH. She was in her feelings because RH left her. If y'all remember, RH caught that dude in their house. And he kicked her to the curb, sent her back to North Carolina or wherever they was from. So she was still in her feelings behind that, and she would be harassing Bree, like sending her all kind of messages, just making it hard for RH to get DW, and like it was a hot mess. Or I guess until eventually she started having more kids, and then she left them alone, stop harassing them. That's why you gotta be careful who you lay down with, baby, because you might be laying down with a whole mental patient. An example. Be careful, because then you got to deal with this. and that's how you could tell his motive, because RH's child with foot meat is the oldest. She got a whole baby now, and he's still catching the most HELL out of all the baby daddies. That shouldn't even go like that. Like, make it make sense. Hey, Erica. Dominica say, I'm sorry, but if I was Robert, I would just let it be. I would have washed my hands. Can't stand a disrespectful child. Thank you for putting me back on topic, too. And that's true. Like, and that's why I asked y'all, I said, what if y'all was in, especially men, if y'all was in that situation? Because just like, I forgot what I wanted to say. Is the betrayal of it all. That's what people fail to realize. How do you deal with betrayal from your child? Please. And if I have any men in the chat, I want to drop the link. I want y'all to, at least one, because I really want to get a man's perspective on this. And you don't have to even, this is my thing. You know, because I feel like a lot of people speak up against RH, and their opinions is driven based off of their emotions and how they feel about him, which you can't say personally because they don't know him personal, which is crazy. But I would really like to get a male's perspective, because how do you deal with the betrayal and still trying to have some sort of relationship with your child? What people fail to realize is, just like DW was, and I hope she watched my live, just like you were on your live saying that you not there mentally with your father as far as the whole physical stuff that happened, he could feel the exact same way. Because guess what, baby? You betrayed him. You sided with the stepmom and not your dad, the one who brought you into this world. And she had absolutely no reason to side with the stepmom. I could see if her daddy was real life ABUSIVE towards her, and she didn't have a good life, or he was a DEAD beats and all of that. But she didn't have that type of lifestyle. She had a daddy who was actually in her life, who took pride in being her dad. Like, she had it made. She had a good daddy. So it's just the whole betrayal. When you side with, the stepmom who never really favored you, who even got pregnant herself because she didn't want you to be the only child by him, it's crazy to me. Like I said, the best friend even came out and said that she would be calling that child ugly and saying she fast based off of stuff she was seeing in her phone. So that speaks volumes. But then y'all go side with her because she cash apping y'all some change, paying foot meat bills. I wouldn't, listen, somebody that could be bought like that, I would never trust their word. Never. Never. Foot meat been hating Laonia on the internet for years, since RH got with her. And next thing you know, they buddy, child bye. Once that side dropped them cash apps, we knew what time it was. Them cash app screenshots of this for the phone bill, this for some food, ain't no way. Listen, that's probably the only baby mama dynamic that I've ever seen of two baby mamas and one is sending the other baby mama money like that. I wish I would. Girl, bye. I don't want your allegiance that bad to where I'm finna be paying your bills. It's no way. It's no way. Bree had child. Bree had to send that girl some racks. Racks. That's how you know it was a motive, and it was that connection was deeper than just we're both DV victims of the same man. Child, bye. Ain't no way. It's no way, y'all. If you seen a baby mama dynamic like that, put it in the chat. I have never seen it where one baby mama sending her husband's baby mama all that money. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. My fiance wouldn't even let me do that. It's not happening. That's how you know it was some under the table stuff going on. Child. Foot meat was having her way. That's just how we roll. And then she sung it, y'all. She sung it recently on a live. She sung it again. I say I can't. I say I know she did not just sing that again. I say, oh my God, I know she did not just say that. Sitting in the hotel lobby, talking about that's just how we roll. Well, you need to roll a different tune, baby. Because listen, this one ain't working for you. At all. At all. Wait, hold on. Let me pin it. Welcome to the family, 6'5" King. I see you got that membership. And thank you, Miss Kathy, for the super chat. She said, hello, Lupac. I watch you from behind the scenes. I'm a member. We'll continue to support you. Keep bringing this truth out. You're amazing. Thank you. Love you, Miss Kathy. Ariane say foot meat posted for a parent to stop talking about other parent in front of the children, but she does it. She's so slow. Oh my God. Child. I don't even know, Shelly. That's what they saying, but I don't know if it's factual. Andrea said talking about if he wasn't her dad, she wouldn't want him either. Girl, sit your butt down. You're like your dad. Can't stand a grown. Wait, I don't remember her saying that. If he wasn't her dad, she wouldn't. And this is what she said. She said, because somebody said something about, no, I don't know if they asked her about men in their relationship or what. Because she was like, and this is the last time I'm speaking on my dad. She said, I would like to have a relationship again with my dad, and for him to have a relationship with his grandchild. But she said, I can't be the only one putting in an effort. And something else she said. She did bring up, she said something about not seeing him or talking to him for a long time. And I'm like, you just had your baby and he literally was in a picture with you. And she also brought up, you know what? I don't believe her either. I'm sorry. I don't believe her word either. She's too much like her mama. Period. Too much. And you could tell. You can tell. But she brought up, this is the thing too. If you're a parent, right, and your underage child gets pregnant, y'all gonna have a difficult conversation, right? We're gonna have to talk about different options, right? So she brought that up, y'all, because Foot Meat said in her live one day, in her comments to somebody, she replied to somebody, and I can't remember it verbatim, but she said something about he tried to I think she said unalive the grandchild. And I'm like, what? This is why you got to be careful with your words, because when you say stuff a certain way, people will perceive it the way you say it. not everybody. Some people smart, but it's just the fact. And y'all know she's slow. But when she said that, I was like, what is she talking about? So that's when the conversation came out that RH gave him the option of abortion, adoption, and I think that was it. I think it was abortion, adoption, which any parent would do outside of foot meat, because we know she's slow and she loves teenage pregnancy, because she's a part of that gang, right? So he gave, he talked to his child and gave those options, because that's what any parent would do. Make it make sense. Of course you're gonna weigh your options, and then if you really think about it, you can really say, well, who's the more responsible parent? Because he gave her those options, her mama didn't. But look at the situation they in now. Footmeat can't take care of the kids that she have, let alone a grandchild. But you mad at him for putting options on the table for an underage child who don't have no money, who can't even take care of her own child. So basically, what happens is she's inadvertently having a child for her parents to take care of. Because she can't. She's still a child being taken care of. So you can never be mad at that type of conversation. Only an immature, slow parent, footmeat, would be mad at that type of conversation. That's a put your big girl panties on conversation. The big draws. So she brought that up and tried to demonize RH for saying that, y'all. Like, they real life try to demonize it. And even, I guess, DW and CW must have had that conversation. Which, like I said, she's so much like her mama till it's crazy. Because she said on her live that she's still in her feelings behind her daddy saying that. So you mean to tell me you mad at your dad for giving you options before your baby was born? Before your baby was born. A child that you ain't even financially able to take care of yourself right now? You mad at him? And now y'all expect him to take care of you and your child. Because guess what? Your baby daddy can't take care of him either. He underage. This is crazy. Like, how y'all mad at him? It's like putting responsibility after responsibility on somebody involuntarily. And then get mad when they choose to not do. Like, that's crazy to me. Because guess what? Yes, DW is his responsibility, right? But if he say, I'm not taking care of no grandbaby or no baby that I didn't participate in the conception or the conversation of having it, can we really be mad at him? Can we really be mad at him when they mad at him for bringing up abortion and adoption? They mad at him for that. So can we be mad at him for saying, I'm not taking care of your choice? This is a conversation that needs to be had. Tough talk. Like, how can y'all be mad at him for that? And it's a lot of people that's mad at him for that. That's the crazy part. Granted, yes, it's a nice gesture, but he don't have to. I don't see Footmeat blasting that boy mom and daddy on the internet or the baby daddy. We ain't seeing that, and they still together. He can't be doing too much if they over there living in a hotel. So, let's give everybody the same treatment. Like, make it make sense. That's crazy. That is crazy. Let's see the comments. I am her. Hey, I am her. Love you, girl. Hey, baby. I know I probably didn't say y'all names already, but I don't know why I be thinking y'all saying hello. Hey, Just Jules. Christina said, I feel like RH scared he gonna have to go through the same thing with his daughter that he went through with his ex-wife. I think he's scared of that. At this point, I don't blame him for not really, like I said, just like she has the choice to say, because they had people putting in the comments when she say she's not ready to go live with her dad or, be around him just yet because of what happened with her getting the ASS whipping, right? He has that same choice. You can't be mad at him because guess what? His child is damn near an adult. He didn't raise his child. He didn't raise her. And she got a baby now, but he didn't raise his child. She's damn near adult where she gonna soon be on her own. Because Foot Meat ain't no kind of mama mentally. So I could see DW moving in with the baby daddy if she don't try to do it when she makes 17. And guess what? RH don't have no control over that. Y'all mean to tell me y'all want to put all these different things on him when he don't even have no control over the child? She don't listen to her daddy. Like he has absolute no control. But y'all just want him to give his money. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Let's treat that situation the same way we would treat it if we was in it. A disrespectful child gets none of my money. Period. Period. You gonna get the essentials because you're my child. I'ma buy what you need, but you ain't getting no money. You ain't getting no money. Like, come on now. Hey, Miss E, she say, why would they send money to RH instead of sending it to her directly? They was lying. That's why. That never happened. That was a troll that put that in the chat, y'all. That was a troll. I bet money that was a troll because you never even seen that. That conversation never even came up again. It was one person who said that, and I guarantee it was a B that put that in her just to start some stuff up. I guarantee you. Because they didn't even have no proof. But they took it and ran with it just because it was talking about money. That's what it was. They took that and ran with it. You mean to tell me out of all of this that's been going on, with all the money Foot Meat and DW been collecting over there, is only one person that sent RH some money for her? Come on now. That ain't never happened. That was a whole troll. Just trying to start some ish. Thank you, Tanaya, for the cash app. You see, I said your name right. I remember, girl. I ain't calling you Tony no more. Tanaya. Okay, let me see where we at in the comments. She don't do opposite. Why are the sending, I don't want to read that, slow boat CC money for DW when she has her own, exactly. She got her own cash app and it's on her page, just like her mama. Just like her mama. And I wouldn't be surprised if Foot Meat wasn't the one who told her to go live to get some cash apps. Because she brought it up. She brought it up and then she said, oh, somebody asked for my cash app. It's DW such and such and such. They be knowing what they be doing. Just like when she posted. I can't let her slide no more, y'all. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. She posted, what was it? Foot Meat. Y'all know Foot Meat done had registry. She done had the GoFundMe up for months. She's still asking for hotel fund. And with the GoFundMe up there, now she asking for summer clothes and shoes for her and them cheering. Child, she using the supporters like they her baby daddies. They the baby daddies now. But DW ended up putting up another registry on her page, right? And it was for everything the baby didn't need, non-essentials, everything she didn't need. A food processor to make baby food, some type of disposable diaper thingies, a whole nother car seat with the fancy celebrity stroller. It was just unnecessary, y'all. Unnecessary stuff. And this is how you know, because people in the comments says, so we having a whole nother baby shower after the baby born, and they was putting stuff like that in the comments, and she hurried up and deleted it. So that's how you know that they taking it, trying to take advantage of the people. And it's sad. It's real sad. Real sad. Like, don't do that. Don't take advantage. Don't use these people's generosity as a crutch. Like, I can understand, yes, people do fall on hard times, because I don't want people to get it misconstrued or think, oh, Pac just, bashing her, not giving her no leeway. No, this lady has been taking advantage of those people for months now, close to a year. She posted last year that her kids needed school clothes. She needed help with school clothes. This was in last August. And she said, none of the baby daddies do for none. And she posts her cash out, right? She said, in the process of putting them on child support now. They still not on child support. Next thing you know, you see her in the comments where people saying, well, you need to put them on child support because people tired of her giving her money. Then she says, it's not that serious. Court, I don't think it's that serious for court. Then she says, I don't have no issues with, I have issues with all except for, no, she said, I have issues. No, I get along with all of them except for two. Next thing you know, somebody says, Sarah, is all your baby daddy narcissists? And she says, yes. Next thing you know, she says, Rex is not a narcissist. He's just aggravating sometimes. Child, it be so many stories. So many stories. Next thing you know, she gonna be asking people to buy their uniforms for this year. Like, at this point, maybe you need to consider adoption or something. I'm sorry. Because you can't handle it. She can't handle it, y'all. And like I say, yes, people do fall on hard times. You are entitled to fall on a hard time. Life is hard. But guess what? When you making your life hard, that's where the issue comes in it. Because a lot of times people be making their own life hard. And she's one of those people. Even her own daddy says she's financially irresponsible. She making her own life hard. It's definitely some child. I'm like Dawn. Maybe she might have a DRUG problem. Because what's really going on? You can't tell me. That lady just did a live, y'all, saying she didn't know. She went on live, and you could tell it's because she wanted people to send her money for food. Because she was like, every time somebody would ask her a question or something in the comments, or they'll say, how you doing, Sierra? She'd be like, I'm doing good. And she turn her head and say, just trying to figure out, I don't know how we gonna eat tonight or what we gonna eat. I'm like, oh my God. No, she didn't. Ain't no way she been homeless for all this time, y'all. Even though I don't consider it homeless because she in a hotel, but y'all know what I mean. And you not getting food stamps at this point. It's no way. Take everything else out of the equation. Section 8, all of that. It's no way she ain't getting food stamps and she still got to ask people for money for food. It's no way, y'all. It's no way. There's nothing that she has that would disqualify her from getting them. So, and then I seen people saying when they ask her about it, she ignores certain questions that she don't want to answer. And that's wrong. Now you got, every time she come online is, this is for my true supporters. I'm missing $555 for the room for this week. I got the rest. The rest? What you got? $20? $5? Oh my God. She missing, child. She missing 555. The talk about she got the rest from work. What's the rest? Like that seemed like that's the majority that you need. Oh my god, bro. Hey, Miss Felt. Hey, NXS. Yep, she be blocking people. She don't want certain things to get out there, child. But it's just the fact, like, then she posted it again and said, I'm missing, wait, somebody sent it to me. Let me see if I can find it. I think she said she was missing like 20, 40 something dollars maybe. I said, I know she lying. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to her page. Wait. Some people will never heal and grow because they have people in their corner co-signing their mess and dysfunction instead of telling them the truth. You one of them. How ironic. You're one of them. You're one of them, baby. With all this BS you got going on. What did it say? Good afternoon, finish my baby. Some lunch and finish them. Let me see, y'all. Let me try to find it. Then she got making breakfast. Hashtag homeless single mother. Hashtag my journey. Oh my God. This girl here. She might have deleted it. But I think she was missing like 40 something dollars, y'all. Talking about this is my this is for my true supporters. Missing 40 something dollars for my room. I said she just posted she needed 500, so they must have gave it to her. But that is like, girl, stop playing. At what point do you get on your feet? That's my thing. That's the question that everybody wants answered. At what point when do you take the GoFundMe down? When do you get on your feet? Because at this point, she shouldn't have had enough money to put first and last month's rent down. But you know what it is? I'm going to tell y'all exactly what it is. She's not working full time. She probably still only working weekends because she was watching that baby for DW while she go to school. See, that baby, and I hate to say this, but it's the truth. It really put them in a hard space because DW, I forgot about this. She said on her live, she is not letting her baby go to daycare because she don't trust people, y'all. Get this. This is what else she said. She said that, matter of fact, hold on, I'm going to play it for y'all because I want to see who going to catch it. I want to see who going to catch what she says and tell me what it makes y'all remember. Hold on. I said, well, you look at God. Let me find it. Is this it? Hold on, y'all.
No, she does not go to daycare. My mom watches her. I don't trust, like, after the last encounter with my sister, I don't know. People are just so weird these days. And it's sad that we have to watch kids, like, in malls and playgrounds. Like, people are weird. I don't feel comfortable with her being at a daycare.
Let's see who caught that. Let me know if y'all need me to play it again. Did y'all hear it? Who caught it? Let me see who gonna put it in the comments. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see. Let's see who put it in the comments first. Let me know if y'all need me to replay it again. If y'all didn't hear it. But I want to see who caught it. Andrea say heard it loud and clear. Yeah, they still together, Miss Sandra. They say replay it. Play it again, please. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm going to play it again. I think this is another. Wait.
What was I saying?
Let's see which one this is.
I do. It's not like I don't want, like, I'm.
Oh, that's the one. Hold on.
No, she does not go to daycare. My mom watches her. I don't trust, like, after last encounter with my sister, um, I don't know. People are just so weird these days. And it's sad that we have to watch kids, like, in malls and playgrounds. Like, people are weird. I just, no. I don't feel comfortable with her being at a daycare.
Shut up, Tajay. Okay, so I see a lot of y'all still saying y'all missed it. I'm gonna just tell y'all what she said. Somebody asked her if her baby is going to daycare, and she said no because she don't trust daycares because of the situation that happened with her sister. I don't know what situation, she never said, y'all, so I have no clue. But she also said that she don't trust people, with stuff that be going on in malls and whatever else. So who remembers? Who remember? Let's see if y'all, okay, how many of y'all remember why she got a whipping that day? In excess. You got it. That's the same reason why her daddy whipped her behind that day. She wanted to go to the mall with some older girls and she got sassy. But now you got your own child and you bringing up, oh, it's with everything that goes on in malls and, here and there. And, oh, so now you see how it feel to be a parent, right? Like, now you see. You protecting your child, right? So when your daddy told you couldn't go and you got smart and cussed at him and all these different things, now you see. Y'all know the saying? Y'all know the saying, they say you won't know until you start having your own kids. And now she's experiencing it. And I wouldn't be surprised if her child don't end up being her lesson. I'm not gonna say karma because I don't like when people say, kids are people's karma. No. I'ma say her lesson. Based on how she did her daddy. Because a lot of people tend to blame the parent, but what do you do when your child is out of control or disrespectful? We can't always blame the parent. Just like she say she needs space from her daddy, he needs space from her too. Because she chose a side. And not just chose a side, she was willing to do whatever for that side, including throwing her daddy under the bus. So just like she don't trust her daddy right now, he don't trust her either. Is he wrong? You can't say he wrong because that was his world and still is. You could tell that man still love his kids. And that's exactly why the two baby mamas use the kids against him. Because they know that's the only way to get them. Clearly. You could tell, like, you got to watch a person's actions, y'all. Foot, meat, and lie on you both know that the only way to get to LaTrue is through his kids. Hence the teasing of LaTrue with Himzel saying, I even use your child to get at you. All of that all them internet games with Himzel and Bree going back and forth using baby girl to get at LaTrue, that's because she knows that he loves his kids. And the way to get to him is through his kids. Like, make it make sense. If he didn't care about his kids, they wouldn't be using the kids against him. She did, Lupac. Yep. Sure did. Ain't that something? Look how God worked. That's how God worked right there. Now she knows how it feel. Well, not completely, because her baby's still a baby, but she gonna know. She said she ain't talked to Bree in a few weeks. That's what she said. Let her mama tell it. She never talked to her no more. She been not talking to her. She said she talked to her a few weeks ago. But from what I heard, Zell cut that connection off. He don't want her connected to her at all. At all. And guess what Bree did? She probably talked to DW in secrecy, maybe. Not like it was before. If y'all remember, it was a point where Bree actually act like she wanted DW to live with her. Child by Zell came into the picture and cut all that out. All of that. That water was cut dry, baby. Sade say that was alive too. She even disrespected CW, and CW what's going on, how DW behavior is. Wait, where's that live? I didn't see that one. But that's the thing though. People think it's all peaches and cream over there, and it's not. That's a disrespectful child. Period. I don't care how much y'all think, oh, she's mature, look how she talk, and they got people in the comments over there talking about you're my inspiration and I look up to you. That's a teen mother. You got grown women telling her she's an inspiration. And that's not me bashing that child. I'm stating the obvious. Like, people are crazy for real. Crazy, crazy. But that's a disrespectful child. And the fact that Foot Meat, and this is more so the reason why Foot Meat should have got on one accord with her baby daddy, RH, because she knows this. She knows this. It was put out a few months ago that Foot Meat put hands on her while she was pregnant, allegedly. So make it make sense. You know what you dealing with. You know what type of child you dealing with. But that just show you how much their hate outweighs anything else. Because if you know y'all got a disrespectful child and she gonna pop off at the mouth, then y'all should try to be on one accord and not be trying to demonize the other parent for disciplining her when it was said you allegedly drug her up and down, baby, while she was pregnant. But won't tell that. I remember Dawn speaking on it on her platform. And Dawn even said something about she didn't know. It's like you don't really know what to believe because she said DW does tell lies. So, and speaking of Dawn, let me see y'all. Oh, speaking of Dawn, make sure y'all go follow her what's the name of her page? That new page she got. I just followed it. Chop It Up with Dawn. I heard in the streets it might be some receipts being dropped tomorrow, baby, on a live. So make sure y'all go follow Chop It Up with Dawn, okay? Because I'm going to be tuned in for some receipts because y'all know I need them receipts, okay? Listen. We going to bring the receipts, baby. We going to bring the receipts, baby. Chop It Up with Dawn. Chop It Up with Dawn. If it matter of fact, one of my mods, if y'all don't mind, y'all could put the link in the chat. If y'all know Dawn link to her new channel, put it in the chat, y'all. Cause it's supposed to be some receipts being dropped, baby. And y'all know we love a good receipt on Pop channel, okay? Let's see. Truthland said, go ahead and preach, Pop. I don't even know what I was saying, child. I'll be forgetting. And it's sad. It's like he's always wrong. And that's messed up. Like, it's bad when you can't even parent your child anymore because the internet is so involved. And everything is being brought to the internet. And that's probably why he didn't wash his hands. Because if you notice, he can't even have a conversation through text with Foot Meat because she bring all their messages to the internet. And then he got a child over there that's acting just like her mama at this point, ready to put everything on the internet too. So how you talking to people complete strangers in the comments about your daddy? I wouldn't trust no relationship with that either. At this point, he don't know who he could trust. It's bad when you can't even trust your own child, your seed, baby. And that's what be making me mad about people, because I feel like until you in somebody's shoes, certain things shouldn't even be touched on. She had so many grown adults in that live, y'all. It was ridiculous, the type of stuff that they was saying against this man. Like, come on now. This is her daddy. And this is his child. I ain't seen nobody that was mature enough to say, nope, I'm not saying nothing. That's still a man and his child. I don't know these people personally. You got people that was in there. Is it true that your daddy is really your cousin? I said, oh my God. Wow. Grown people. And she got off because she was like, I don't like how these comments going, so I'm going to just get off the live. Well, how you think they gonna go? When you a child and you on an adult level, verbally, mentally, people gonna treat you like an adult. You don't stay in a child's place, so guess what? That's why you getting what you getting on the internet. You got the mama who condones it and shares it. She said what she said. Boo boo the fool. Who does that? I wish my child would. I don't care who it is. My child ain't disrespecting no adult on the internet. Period. His mama don't even do it. I'll ignore the disrespect before I take it there. Especially with somebody on the internet. Now, if you in my face, baby, try it. But somebody on the internet who I don't know, that I'll never see, I'm not even gonna raise my blood pressure. But it's just the fact, like, it's not how it used to be, y'all. This generation is toe up. Okay? Melinda say that girl is disrespectful AF and don't have any self-respect. They all have been taught by exactly. It's sad. Like, it really is sad. It's sad. That man can't even, like, what can you do? At this point, he couldn't discipline his child again if he wanted to. Because guess what? The very first time he do it, they use it against him and say it's ABUSE. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? And here come foot meat. Well, it's a way to discipline a child. How? With a belt, right? He used the belt. Allegedly, you use your hands. So, I guess you didn't learn the way either, ma'am. I didn't know people be whipping pregnant kids and women. And then keeping it on the hush-hush. That... Lord have mercy. What has this world come to? And that's the bad part. It's like RH is catching the heat for everything that's literally out of his control, y'all. He didn't even ask for none of this. And he getting blamed for it. And catching all this heat. He didn't ask for none of this. Like, he don't even, if you notice, he put certain things, but he not putting his business on the internet like that. You barely know what's going on with him and Miss Season. You will see them go on a few dates and they put what they want to put. And that's how it should be. You can be an influencer on the internet and not put all your business on the internet. Some people don't know boundaries. That's because some people willing to sell their soul for a few views and a couple dollars. That's the difference. Because to put all your business, very controversial business, might I add, the type of business that's going to make people talk all over the internet every time something happens, and then think that you have an ounce of control over how people react to it is crazy. Or thinking y'all could silence people. It don't work like that. It really don't. Like, y'all don't have no control over that. People need to stop putting that type of business on the internet. I guarantee you, if Laonia would go live every day on a positive tip, like let's say she's doing content with her kids every day and different things, she wouldn't even get talked about like that. Because guess what? Or if she do, it's gonna be positive. What you put out is what people respond to. Like, it is what it is. What you put out there is what people respond to. If you putting out just positive content, then guess what? Even if people saying you lying about the positive content, and if people go onto your page based on the vloggers, they gonna see what they see and be able to determine themselves if it's positive or not. But if you putting out negativity and acting like you and this guy is God's gift to a woman, and then next thing you know, you making posts saying you've been building up the devil on the internet, guess what? Guess how people gonna respond to that? It sure ain't gonna go how you want. Thinking you could come to the internet and vent and nobody respond to the venting is crazy. Like, where were you born, baby? It don't work like that. I'd never come to the internet with my business. Especially nothing I don't want people to know. Because guess what? When you do that, you open the door for unwarranted advice and unwanted advice, criticism, opinions. You can't blame nobody but yourself, and you can't control how people react to it either. You can only control how you move and what you put out. Period. Hey, Micheline. I didn't even see you in here. Dang, them comments be going by fast. Hey, 80s baby. Hey, Tay baby. Tay baby says, I don't get how DW says she don't trust her dad, but her mom's. Listen, okay? That's because she's willing to protect her mama before her daddy. And it's sad, y'all. It's sad. It's sad because, and that's what brings me back to when I said that it should be some type of mutual respect and agreements amongst the parents. Because when you raising, if y'all separated and y'all raising y'all kids in different type environments, and it's completely different the way the other parents, it's gonna be a lot of confusion. And then it's gonna be, oh, this is my favorite parent, right? Because the kids gonna favor who they get to do more with, who they have more leeway with. They'll never favor the stricter parent, the disciplinarian parent. They'll never favor that one. So she know with her mama, she can do whatever the HELL she want. She even risked the fact that she protected her mama, knowing her mama, and I heard it happen more than once. The fact that she'll protect her mama, now that's ABUSE if we want to keep it a buck. They want to call what RH did with a belt because she had a few whelps like we all did when we got our behinds told in the past. They want to call that ABUSE, but if you getting pulled, your hair pulled and popped and this and that while you're pregnant, what would you call that? That's why it's so backwards. This stuff is so backwards, bruh. It'd be a lot of cap. It'd be a lot of cap. Motherfuckers be doing anything for some money, selling their souls, their kids, their integrity, their morals, their values. Ninjas be ready to let it go. They probably, listen, some MFers sell stuff you can't sell. One testicle of a JJ lip. Here, just go and take one of these nipples. I don't need it anyways. Listen. They ready to sell it and sacrifice it all, baby. For some money. That's sad, y'all. Like, child. I can see Foot Meat trying to sell one of them cheering. For the right price. For the right price, baby, she get rid of one of them kids quick. Yes, ma'am. Don't be having them real deal receipts, baby. Real deal. Her mouth would have been looking like Granny with no teeth. Love Cat said we all know she ain't missing damn meal. They both are collecting those supporters' money to get their hair done. Fans both of their heads are looking a mess. Let's see. Drop the link. Someone. Huh? I must have missed that. Hey, Hazel Eyes. Hey, Connie the Illuminati. Hey, y'all. Bless Beyond Measure say, Lupac, did you see the screenshots? Let's play a post about CW. Honey, that lady read the shot of her. I never seen it. I'm going to have to go look and see. I never seen it. When she posted that? I ain't seen nothing on her page today. I was busy, y'all. I be trying to keep up. My source be sending me stuff from over there, too. Melinda say he better than me. I will block everybody. Big facts. Big facts. At least until stuff kind of, DIE down, because at this point, he don't know who he could trust. They literally bring everything to the internet. Ain't nothing sacred. Nothing is left off with them. That is crazy. And I agree, Nita. If I was him, I wouldn't want no connection with her until she's grown. Until she's older. 18 maybe. And I think that's what he said at one point, but he still was talking to her. Even after he said that was when it was kind of like in the prime of it, the cusp of it, when he said he can go without talking to her until she make 18, just not to deal with the mama and what's going on with that. But he was talking to her after that. They had been talking. While Foot Me was online making it seem like they wasn't, they had been talking. I even think that she get money from her dad and she just don't tell her mama because of how her mama is. That's what it give. That's what it give. True Slayer said is the fact she keeps baby girl on camera but says RH only wants her for social media content. That's the part I don't get. Because all of those kids are influencers as well. If y'all look at all Bree kids pages have a lot of followers. They literally have a manager. They under the same, well, I don't think that lady is managing them no more after the circus, the clown show that happened on social media when they plan backfired on them. I think that lady dropped her. From my understanding, because of all of the stuff that was going on the internet, it was a bad look for their team and their brand. So I think she ended up dropping Bree from the management or whatever because of all the stuff happening. Because she was getting a lot of emails about stuff that was happening online. But excuse me, y'all. Getting a little sleepy. What I wanted to say. But yeah, they all influencers, even the kids. Why y'all think Bree be sharing content to the kids' pages? So to get on here and criticize the truth when y'all have the same profession is crazy. Now that's crazy work. I could see if you was a RN, a LPN, or a CNA, or something, but you an influencer like him, but you criticize him when he put the baby on the camera, but y'all could do it. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. That's the part I don't understand. And then you got people be feeding into that in the comments like, hello, they literally do the same stuff. How is it any more better for her than her daddy? I don't get it. So the mama could put on a camera, but he can't? I wish I could. Like, he's literally spending time with his child and making money at the same time, baby. That's the dream. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of parents that if they had that privilege, they would take advantage of it. Make it make sense. Hey, Miss Jimmy Jim. Love you, girl. No, wait, not none I can't stand. I'm trying to catch up on y'all comments, y'all. Connie say I used to get popped with belts. I learned. Okay, extension cords, fly swatters, anything, switches. They lucky it's not the switch and extension cord era. And my grandma, because I'm country, babe, my grandma used to pick up that house slipper and listen. You better not be in close range, because if you was, pop, or she was throwing it at you. One of the two. One of the two, baby. And that ABUSE word did not exist back in the day. At all. You know, CPS wasn't pulling up for that. Because guess what? They knew what time it is. That's why this generation, you got so many juveniles in jail. Because it's so easy for the kids to call the cops on the parents and say it's ABUSE and not an ASS whooping. The next thing you know, the streets is raising your kids. And then your kids in jail or they in the grave. It's a different design, baby. The blueprint is totally different now. And it's sad. But granted, you still get a few old school heads that'll pull up, like a CPS agent that'll pull up and turn a blind eye because they know what time it is as far as these juveniles concerned. Do what you do, Miss Such and Such. I know how it is out here. I know how them kids could be. Oh, it ain't no danger here. I know what time it is. Or you get some officers like that that'll turn their back and tell you to whip them while I'm here. Because I didn't seen it, y'all. I used to work in law enforcement. I didn't seen it happen. Some parents would bring the kids to the jail, baby, to escort them around, show them how it is and all of that. I didn't escort the kids before and showed them. Put them in the cells with it would be trustees, but we would act like they was hardcore to scare them, but it would really be our trustees. Them little children be so scared. And look me, you cutting up with your mama, huh? You been cutting up with your mama? Hold on, we gonna show you. They'll be so scared. They'll be scared, baby. But that's what they need. It's no more of that. Nowadays, you can't bring a child to jail. The jail is full of the juveniles. That's who in jail right now. Like, it's crazy. The jails are overcrowded with juveniles. And it's sad, y'all. It really is sad. And they don't have no respect. They used to respect the elders. They don't even do that no more. Like, elders and kids was off limits. Now they don't care. They do not care. In my city, they've been having a lot of young girls that's been getting unalived. Being in the wrong place. Being with the boyfriend. And then whoever got beef with the boyfriend, the whole car, the house, it don't even matter. It's a lot. Like, people that I know really, really well. A girl that I know, her sister literally they just buried her sister behind some stuff like that. And she worked in law enforcement. But because of the guy that she was dealing with, he had some beef and guess what? Collateral damage. And it's sad. It really is. And these some kids. Some cheering. That's why I thank God every day that, even though I have my oldest son, that's the one that my eye really be on right now because he's my oldest. He's getting up into that age to where he gonna soon be out of mama house. And I am so grateful that he listens to me. Because you can have kids, but do they listen to you? My child listened. Like, I could tell him it's not about you. I trust you. I don't trust them people. I don't trust the environment. Because a bullet don't have no name on it. My child don't really go nowhere. He focus on his school. He's not the partying type. In his free time, he rather sleep, exercise, talk to his little girlfriend. That's it. And I'm so grateful for that, because it could be totally different. It could be him running the streets, sneaking out the house, stealing my car keys. He don't do none of that. Thank you, Jesus. And I got two more coming up under him. My middle son, King, and my baby girl, Ham. And I just pray they be just like they oldest, just like my oldest son. Because sometimes you can't control it. You can raise them how you raise them, but it's all about them at the end of the day. And excess say, Lupac, did you see the reading over? I did see it, y'all. I gotta watch it again. I have to watch it again, because when I watched it, I was doing a lot of stuff, so I didn't really understand it because I was distracted. So I'm gonna watch it again, and then we'll probably go over it in the members only. Best Beyond Measure say, ain't no way I'll let my daughter see or touch a pregnancy test. Listen, okay? Periods. Period. Baby, you not going nowhere. First of all, let me tell y'all how we operate in my family, because my oldest niece has a boyfriend. My oldest niece and my oldest son is the same age. They born exactly 3 months apart. My niece is January 23rd and my son is April 23rd. And they are close, like siblings, because me and my siblings close. So they act like more like sister and brother than first cousin. They do everything together. And my little niece, literally, my sister them just bought her a Tesla, a brand new Tesla for her sweet 16. And she's the only child. She's spoiled, y'all. But she has a little boyfriend. And when I tell you, my sister and my brother-in-law, I don't want to say they strict, but they strict. Like, they can't be in the room with the door closed. None of that. And his mama the same way. So it's like, it's real good the way they communicate, my sister and the little boy's mom, because his mama and daddy don't play that either. Like, that room door gonna be open. Y'all not going nowhere by yourself. None of that. That way their innocence remains that way for as long as they can control it. Because nowadays, these kids are getting pregnant 13, 14, 15, 16. And it's crazy. Even though stuff happens, and that's not to say, because I know a lot. I have one of my sisters, y'all. That's my first cousin, but I call her my sister. We was all raised really close. She got pregnant at 15, had her oldest daughter at 16. And she ended up quitting school because it becomes hard, But there are some who go against the grain and actually make something out of them themselves or whatever. So I can't say that a baby, you won't make it with a baby, because it is possible. It's very much possible, especially when you got that support system, but not everybody have it. Not everybody have that support system. And a lot of times teen moms don't consider that when they get pregnant. Will I have that support? Look at DW. Her mama is homeless. And guess what? She homeless. Because she's her mom's responsibility. And now so is that baby. Kids don't consider that. And that's why I feel like a lot of parents got to think about that when you have teenagers and you letting them go stay to the little boy house. You don't know how the parents get down. If the little boy and mama working night shifts, you don't know none of that. You should, though. You should. Because I need to go. Listen, I'm a little lenient on my boys. I'm strict, yeah. But guess what? With Ham, child, that's going to be in a whole trophy case. She ain't going to be able to do nothing. Even though, and I know they say, don't be too strict. Don't be too strict, because that be the ones that be sneak. Listen, my daddy was strict. My daddy was strict. And guess what? I ain't never thought about sneaking out the house because he was strict. So I feel like it don't go like that for everybody. But you try your hardest. I'm not saying I'm going to be strict on her forever, but at least as long as I can control it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Miss Jimmy said that's exactly the way the universe works. Facts. I am her says if I was in Foot Meat's situation, I would have made DW go stay with her. Ain't no way in HELL I'm gonna give an irresponsible 16-year-old an option. Okay, listen. And that's the problem. She let her do too much. Too much. Because when did she have time to get pregnant? We all know Foot Meat was working late hours and allowing her to do what she want. Hold on, y'all. Let me switch over my to my phone because I need a hold on. I need to go in the front and I don't want to take my whole laptop. Which I'ma soon get off of here, but I'ma stay on a little longer. I'm gonna stay on a little longer with y'all. Hold on. Let me go into my stream on my phone. Hopefully it don't start acting crazy. Y'all can hear me? Oh, I don't want to log out. Probably should have. Y'all let me know if I'm echoing. Am I echoing? Lord, my dog's snoring. Let me know if I'm echoing, y'all. And I'ma click out of my laptop. It is? Dang. Hold on. Let me go I'ma have to click off. Give me a second. And I just log back in when I need to. Hold on, y'all. Well, why some people say I was echoing? Maybe just certain people can hear it, or maybe because I was close to my room. That's probably why y'all would hear the echo, maybe. That's the only thing I could think of. It's probably because I was close to my room, y'all. Who I had to stretch because I be sitting at that desk and I need to move around. All right, let me. All right, I'm here, y'all. Oh, it's still hot out here. The sun, well, it's not bad. The sun then went down. No, we hear you just fine. Okay, you asked if we could hear you first. Oh, my bad. My bad, it access. We hear you no echo. Okay, good. Yes, y'all hit the like button. We got 427 here. Y'all hit that like button for me. It is free to hit the like button, baby. Let me go back up to y'all comments so I can see. In excess, I feel you on that. My daughter, 33, got her master's and just got married, no kids. I did not want her to be like me since I had her at 18. Okay, listen, I had my oldest son. I got pregnant at 19 and I had him at 20. I was done with high school and everything. Well, I had been done with high school, but I wasn't in school when I got pregnant. I had him at 20 years old. And I feel like it's just better, even though stuff happens, granted, people get pregnant earlier than that, but I just feel like you would want to be financially stable, and if you did, because, it was common back in the day for women to get pregnant at younger ages. That was real common, y'all. Like with our grandparents and stuff like that, they was having their kids, and a lot of them, like they was getting married at 14, 15 years old. So that was real common. It's not now, but and you know what? The cost of living was way cheaper also. So it was a big difference. It's harder now. It's harder. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, y'all know I can't stand them old June bugs. Soon as one fly, uh-uh. I'm scared of everything. Everything. I'm scared of everything, y'all. And it sounds like I just heard something growl. Okay, let me see. Christina said, I got pregnant at 19 and got my GED. Melinda said, my dad told if one job isn't enough, get two jobs. He was DYING with cancer and baby, I work, baby. Okay, listen. Andrea said, I feel that reading had Bria over it. Not see. It's possible. It's possible. Grown woman status say, love the fact my son opened doors. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. See, listen, you guys too. Guys to teach them early because it's up to us as parents. That's how they learn those things, learn behaviors. And if you don't correct them, nowadays you got parents that's letting their kids disrespect elders. Like, oh, that don't fly with me, baby. That does not fly. I don't care who it is. You gonna respect that elder. Period. J. Lu say my godson is king too. Yep, my middle son. My middle son is king. My oldest son is Kenyan. And then Ham is Jacelyn. Jimmy say, yep, it is beautiful to know that your children are actually listening to you. And it shows that they not only love and respect you, they actually trust your opinions. Yep. Yep. Because you want to be strict, but you also want to be at a point where you don't want your kids to dislike you because you strict. But that's why you got to explain to them why certain things are the way they are. Because, some parents, like back in the day, my daddy wouldn't tell us nothing. It was what it was. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the part that I didn't like, but that's how the discipline was back in the day, y'all. It's a big difference now. A big difference. Let's be honest. Say my mother used to send me and my siblings outside to go get them switches and we try to get the smallest one. We'll get the smallest one. I know with my grandparents, it was so many of us, so many grandkids. We used to go get in the oak trees and get stung up by bees and wasps trying to hide from that butt whipping. My papa used to be like, y'all ain't gonna stay in there all day. Y'all gotta come down. That was the good old days. Your kids have a respectful mother. That's why your son humble and loving. I agree, Melinda. It's all about what you teach them. It's all about what you teach them and what you do around them. Miss Sharon said, officer told me to whip my kids' butt too. That's the good ones. That's the old school officers. Nowadays, it's a lot of young officers in there. It's very rare that you see them now. Well, you see them, but they don't really too much be on the road. They be like in the jail working, but or at the desk or something like that, or school patrol. The OGs. Melinda say, baby, I will quickly let school officials know. Don't call me if you don't want me snatching mines because I don't play. Listen, okay? And don't play with my cheering either now because I know my babies is respectful. So if you call me 9 times out of 10, it ain't them. It ain't them. Somebody that mess with them because they already know what time it is. You go to school to learn and not to get in no trouble at all. Don't start nothing either. True Slayer say baby girl told J Wack to go on and get out of there. Pretty much leave him. I seen that. And Laonia need to throw them old pissy pregnancy tests away. We get it. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. We get it, girl. We get it. Throw them away. Throw them away with that dry piss on there. Throw that away. Got that baby playing, holding that in her hand, doing a reveal like you ain't got other cheering that's gonna be siblings too. That's how you know they be doing stuff just to see RH off. Cause everything is on display with the smallest baby. Everything. They make it so obvious. Hey Tana. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Yes, ma'am. It's just sad, y'all. Like, and it was rehearsed because that baby, she said, what that say? And she said, mommy is pregnant. That baby would have never knew that. That was definitely rehearsed. I could see her saying, mommy having a baby, but she said, mommy is pregnant. That was so rehearsed. That was so rehearsed. In excess of that test has to be cactus by now. Oh, mildew. Yep. Please throw them away. Please. Christina say not the pissy baby test. Remind me of when that time when Stevie J was carrying. Oh, I forgot about that. Sure was. It sure was. Melinda say the saddest thing is being innocent children is a chaos and confusion. It really is, y'all. It really is. What's even sadder is the fact that she brings her drama to the internet. It's like a cry out for help. If y'all notice, you pay attention to the wording. It'd be a cry out for help. And then when he suck up to her, she beg him back. Like Miss Amore says, she be begging him back. She want everybody to leave him alone and not talk about it. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. That's just like when you telling your, oh, there go a water bug. Lord, this, oh my God. Hold on, y'all. One thing about when you in the country, baby, you gonna see them big old cockroach. That's why I don't like the summertime, because I live in the country where I have a lot of trees on my property. And that's why I do not like the summertime. Thank God I don't see them things in my house, because I'll throw the whole house away. I cannot deal. I don't do bugs, y'all. I don't do no kind of bugs. No kind. Thank God they don't get in my house. Okay, let me see where we at. CBJ. Exactly. Why not all the kids? Not exactly. That's because they be doing it on purpose. They be doing it on purpose. But like I was saying, is the intentions and stop putting your business on the internet. You don't want people to talk about it. Stop. You can be miserable and stressed in peace if you stop putting it out there. But I feel like she want to put it out there. Ever since I seen those messages that she sent Foot Me telling her to target the drama and the drama comments and stuff like that and go after RH and Rex because that's what people want to see. That right there let me know that that's why she do what she do. Because she know what's coming with it. She know what's coming with it. So she needs to stop. You don't want it talked about? Don't talk about it. Don't put it out there. Hey, it's all about God. Miss Angela say Lupac is the June bug a green? No, it's you talking about the what them things called? Cause they be on my porch too. Dang. I cannot think, and I just hit one yesterday with my fly swatter. I forgot the name of them, but the June bugs is like some little brown, blackish, crunchy bugs that fly, and they hard. Ooh, let me stop talking about it. It make my skin curl. I don't like no bugs, none, y'all. Melinda say Bree is very depressed, drained, hopelessly at this point. It's giving it. It really is. You can tell. You can tell in how she look. Like even when she go live, you know she can have a filter on, but filters don't hide everything, baby. You can see the stressness under the filter. Okay, you could tell she's stressed. And even before she announced that pregnancy, it looked like she was losing a lot of weight and all of that. Like you could tell she going through it. You could tell, and they could say what they want, huh? Chat and shoe. Lupac, do you have I'm chosen hidden? No. Why would I have? Why would I have a hidden? I'm chosen. Really? I can see you. Well, I see you now. I see you put this. Why you say that? Yes, wait. I've been seeing your comments. Why you asked if you was hidden? A water bug run. I can't stand them. True Sled said that test got miles on it. Listen, but she definitely going through it. And this is my thing. This is what I was thinking about because I seen somebody had posted a picture of RH and Bree two sons, and they all was dressed like triplets, right? So I'm like, they try to paint this picture that himself is such, oh, he the real father gang, and he's such a great father figure. Why he ain't dressing like triplets with them boys? Huh? And she could say, oh, well, RH only did it because I made him do it and this and that. Well, why you can't make him Zell? Because it's not true. RH did that because he wanted to do that. Because he actually looked at them kids as his kids. You could see a big difference. A big difference since his presence is no longer around. One thing they can't say is that he wasn't around them kids and didn't have influence over them kids because they was doing a lot of stuff as a family. You barely see her going on trips without her kids. With RH, it was always her, RH, and them kids. I don't even recall them going on trips without the children. It's a big difference, y'all. And that's why I say people need to pay attention to stuff like that. Yes, it's easy for her to tell y'all something out of her mouth, but you got to pay attention to a person's actions. The dynamic is totally different, period. And you can see it. You don't have to just say it. You can see it. Go back and look at the old pictures and videos. They try to paint RH out to be this DAD father figure and this and that. I can't tell. It's easy to say, oh, it was only for the camera, but guess what? Regardless if it's on the camera or not, time invested and time spent is time spent. With a camera in front of you or not in front of you. If y'all always on the camera, like y'all got a camera in y'all face damn near 24/7, that's still y'all time. And that go for both of them. So when people say, oh, they just doing it for the camera, they still doing it. That's what I'm trying to say. It's still being done regardless. Coco says, has she been to the doctor yet? I don't even know. Like, she need to be in Guinness World Record for the first person to post a registry before a doctor visit. I ain't never seen it. Jimmy, stop, Jimmy. Don't you say that. Don't you say that. Because, y'all, I was literally sitting in my car. This was day before yesterday. And I was just, because a lot of times if it's hot on my porch, I go sit in my car and put the AC on because I like to be outside. Unfortunately, even though I don't like bugs, but I like to be outside. And y'all, why this? I don't even know what it's called, but it looked like a stick. It looked like like it camouflages into a stick, but that's how it's by. It's my son was saying, "It's mama, that's a stick bug," but I never heard of it before. But it looked like a stick, y'all. It started crawling up my window. I said, "Oh Lord, how I'm gonna get out the car?" I had never seen that before. Matter of fact, I took a picture of it. I'm gonna post it on my community wall when I get off here, and somebody could tell me what that is. I was so scared, y'all, and I was inside the car with the windows up. I'm like, Lord, where's that now? Because I'm looking all around trying to see where it crawled at. I had to run out the car. Caterpillars. I have some of them too, but they by my trees. She look worn out. She looks scared. I mean, scared, child. I say scared because I see Jimmy say cicada, whatever that's called. I don't see them. Thank God. I would never come outside. Melinda said, I think she uses AH, the baby girl, hoping RH will reach to her. That's who she miss and desire. Definitely. Definitely. But that ship has sailed. that ship has sailed. She better off either sticking with her situation now or getting rid of it. But at this point, it's gonna be even worse. I don't really see her because people used to ask me how long you think they're gonna stay together. At this point, I don't even know. Because after what Amora said, that's one of the things I kind of knew. I knew somewhat, but I didn't know that she was begging him to stay with her to that extent. You know, I knew it had happened before where she was getting in front of the door and trying not to let him leave and stuff, but I didn't know it was to that extent. So when a person is like that and you are the bag, you already doing everything for him and you begging him to stay, child, that's a bad combination. So I don't listen. She might settle for that for the rest of her life at this point. She might settle. And that's the saddest part of it all because when you're that into a man to where you lose focus of the fact that you got kids, that that's crazy, y'all. That's crazy work. For real. Um I'm chosen. One of my mods, can y'all drop my website in the chat for Dominica, please? Thank y'all. That's crazy work, y'all. And women that go for women never get so consumed into a relationship that you lose focus on your kids. Your kids should always come first until they are grown, especially if it's not your husband, baby. Then you can do a mutual focus. But if it's a boyfriend and you putting your kids on the back burner, that's a no-go. Cause them kids ain't asked to be here. I can't stand them, the type of mamas that is only into the child that's with the man that she's with in that moment. And then that child go on the back burner, then they have another child and that child is the focus. I can't stand that. My kids come before anybody. I don't play that. Especially not no doing everything for a man and then cheaping out your kid. Oh no, baby. My kid's gonna be flyer than me and him. Period. Christina says she don't want the world or artists to know she knows she made a mistake. And it ain't never that serious. Hey, Miss Cheryl Phillips. Hey, Miss Rachel Armstrong. It ain't never that serious, y'all. Like, you gotta be really mentally unstable to think about it, y'all, to settle for a relationship that's that bad for you and your kids just for public validation. So the public don't know that you uh got into a bad relationship or you don't want to bring your relationship to the internet again, which you already did because you stay posting you single or F and F. And this time she went as far as putting he's the devil. So but it should never be like that. Child, ain't that much validation in the world for complete strangers that ain't paying your bills. I didn't even see it, Christy. I'm sorry. You might have to put it again, boo. You might have to put it again. And Miss Rachel said the boys look happy. They did. That's why I say people can say what they want. But one thing about kids, you can't make kids fake emotions, right? You cannot make kids fake their emotions. Them kids look totally different emotion wise. Ain't no faking it. I'm sorry. There's no faking it. And if y'all think and y'all can go back to go back to her first episode on Just Being Brianna, the very first episode where the kids was there and she was talking to them and she said, do y'all prefer mommy single or in a relationship or married or what? And she said, "Oh, do y'all prefer me single and y'all still get to spend time with RH?" And they said, "We prefer you single and we still get to spend time with RH." That speaks volumes to me. That speaks volumes because that's not even their real dad. So the fact that they said, and they said it happily, the fact that they said that and her and RH wasn't even together when that aired or was filmed. When that film, she had met Tim Zell in uh what it's called, California. She had in LA. She had met him jail around that time. So it definitely wasn't forced. It was not forced. So my question is, if y'all remember, even after the separation, let me find some paper towels. Even after the separation, she was still letting RH see her other kids, y'all. Because y'all remember, RH took her oldest son to get a pair of shoes for his birthday and was on live with him, giving him a life lesson because he had said he wanted a phone for his birthday. And RH said, sometimes you don't get everything you want. He was teaching him a lesson. He said, but I'm going to buy you some tennis shoes, right? So he did that for her oldest son, and they wasn't together. For Lauren's birthday, he sent her an edible arrangement and I think got her makeup done or something like that. And they wasn't together. And Lauren even said, Bree said, "What you want to say to Daddy?" She was still calling him Daddy. Hold on, my Alexa.
I'm having trouble connecting.
Alexa,
take a look at the help section.
I hate when they pick up my voice when I come in the kitchen. Um, But yeah, on that same audio, whenever she went live to show Lauren was getting her makeup done and LaTrue had sent her an edible arrangement, and she told Lauren, "What do you want to say?" And Lauren said, "Thank you, Daddy. I love you." So they were still calling RH Daddy after the separation. So my thing, and people forget about that. That's why I say people don't be remembering stuff like that. Everything was all good. What happened for everything to turn? What y'all think happened? Put in the comments what y'all think happened for everything to change. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I think, what I know, because it makes a big difference. Let me get some napkins. Hold on, y'all. Yep. Everything changed at that time. And like I say, they was not together. Mr. Sleepy Israelites was nowhere in the picture, even after the separation, because they were still calling RH Daddy. Since he want to talk so much ish, where were you, sir, for your kid's birthday? Because I don't recall him even being at that party that they had for one of the, I don't remember which one of the kids, but it was a party where they all was dressed in, I think it was her oldest son, where they all was dressed in Burberry. Even RH showed up to the party dressed in Burberry, and her and RH wasn't even together no more. And the baby daddy was not there. So for somebody that been in a life and been a real father, he didn't start coming into the picture until his ASS was needed as like he a prop, a real father gang prop. That's what it looked like. He a whole prop child. Because sir, you was nowhere around and them children was still calling LaTrue daddy. Hold on, y'all. Let me switch back over to my laptop. Yep. They was still calling RH daddy. And Sleepy was nowhere around. And if y'all go back and look at the older stuff, y'all be able to tell. So that's why they be thinking they have people food, but all you gotta do is go back if she were, because some people say she deleted all the older stuff, but RH might still have it on his page. But that man was nowhere around, so for him to pop out like, "I've been a real father, I've been involved," Ninja, please, you ain't been ish. Nobody knew who you was. That's why people was so shocked when you pop on the scene and try to throw subs at RH. But you want to, when it comes to Himzel, you want to talk about a village. The real village was RH. You should be thanking that man because he the one who set your kids up for generational wealth. Even they pages wouldn't be their pages, and they wouldn't have those numbers if it wasn't for RH. Because even if y'all look on the old management team, they picture still up as such and such Latruth, such and such Latruth, such and such Latruth. All the kids have Latruth's name behind it. Even when, not to mention one of the very most important moments, y'all remember when Brie went viral for singing to Isaiah in the car because they said he was being bullied? If y'all remember, and I have that clip, if like when you on a TV show, because they went on that TV show, and at the bottom of the screen, it says Isaiah Hampton, and it says Robert Hampton, father of Isaiah. So where was Mr. Donaldson when that happened? That would seem like a very crucial moment for a child, right? Especially if he's being bullied. That would be a moment that a father is needed, right? He was nowhere to be found, baby. Why they trying to act like that man been involved in secrecy? He been a real father. We were just not telling you because you was controlling. Child, bye. Ain't no man finna stop a man from taking care of his kids. That's less money he gotta spend. Who these people think they fooling? Ain't no way I'm finna be hiding the factors of my baby daddy taking care of his kids and putting money into our household, especially if it's helping us. You think I'm finna hide that from my husband? That man wasn't doing nothing. That's why she did that video saying he wasn't doing nothing. Like, people be forgetting about that. She put everything on live on the internet. You can see it, baby. Go back to it. Go back to the videos. And her reason was because she said that let me think, y'all. She said because he was married, and just in her words, just because you married now and you can't afford to take care of your kids outside of your household, that's not my problem. That's what she said. So why they over there trying to front? These people are crazy, bro. J. Lou says, I learned at an early age not even to let my family know when me and my husband had our little arguments. Exactly. Because guess what? I learned that too, J. Lou. One thing about family is they gonna always have your best interest. Not you and your husband. Yours. And that's why if you do try to get counsel, you get counsel from somebody who's married, that been married for years, longer than you and your husband. That will be the best counsel for you unless you go into actual therapists. But like don't put your family in it because it's gonna be a conflict of interest. Because now they gonna have an issue with your significant other and you still with them. Y'all done made up, but the family didn't make up with them. Now y'all at the barbecue, at the family reunion, and everybody rolling their eyes at them and don't want to feed them. So keep people out your business unless y'all done for good. Because that's how it go. That's how it go, baby. What? Someone... Hold on, y'all. What I was saying. Yep, but that's how it go. And I had to learn that the hard way. I learned that when I was younger. Like, you keep family out your business. If you ain't leaving them, because you might be mad. You know, a lot of times as women, we react all impulsively off our emotions. And we say a lot of stuff that we don't mean. And that's why it's easy to judge the situation with Bree, because we women. We can see through the BS. When you know and you have a lot of experience, especially with the situation and based on the situation, you could call BS and cap on a lot of stuff. Trust me. Truth Slayer said the way our world is today, we can't afford to miss stuff and play crazy. Let me go down, y'all. Let me go down to the comments. I'm trying to keep up. It's a lot of people in the chat, baby. The other day we had over 12,000 comments in the chat. Hey, the real YouTube T. What's up, girlie? Let me go up some more. Hey, Mia. Hey, Mia. Christina say he was an extra on a movie rehearsal. Who you talking about? Himzel? I remember, y'all remember Himzel had made that post trying to clown LaTroop because LaTroop played the police officer in that movie, right? I think in Clinic. So Himzel made a post trying to clown him and basically saying, let me find it and I'm gonna read it to y'all. Oh, why am I charging that plug? Hold on before my laptop cut off. Oh, that's because I was printing them labels. Hold on, y'all. Where's my charger? Oh. What is this plugged? Is it plugged? Yeah. All right, let me pull it up and I'm going to read it to y'all. Because I want to tell y'all how God work. This is why you don't try to play on people. Because you never know when you going to be in that situation. Why didn't put them up? Let's see. Okay, there you go. It sure ain't put him up when I put his last name. Just looking at all these messages, him a clowning LaTrue about the cash apps. I mean, not the cash apps, about the child support, send that bread. And dude, you finna be in the same situation now. The exact same situation. While you try to play that man, and clowning him, telling him send that bread. I can't wait to see who gonna be telling you to send it. Cause you already don't do nothing for the. And this is the crazy part. Lie on you, he don't do nothing for you, per your words. So, what you think he gonna do for the baby? We shall see. Cause everything gonna be put on the internet. Let's see. 4 albums ain't make a dime. Hold on, y'all. I almost got it. Having a page. Okay, that's not it. I know I just screenshot it. Let me see. Give me a second and I'm going to find it. Because he was talking about that movie role. What did it say? Happy anniversary. I had to get him. I prank him. They little fake anniversary. What is this? That's not it. Nice house. Where's that post? I hate when I get on live and I want to read something and I can't find it and I literally be done just seen it. Oh, I can't stand it. Hold on, y'all. It can't be too far because I know I just seen that post. And I saved it in my phone. Let me see. And watch, when I ain't going to be looking for it, that's when I'm going to find it. What is this? Nope, that ain't it. That's not it. Squeeze all the coins. Where is that doggone post? Let's see. Just because I'm looking for it. Dang. And I know I screenshot it. Let me go back to the top because I probably overlooked it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, because I really want to read this to y'all and make my point. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. The Mad Rapper. Spider-Man costume. Where is that doggone post? I can't find it, y'all. And I'ma find it when I'm least expecting. Watch, because I screenshot it. But let me just make my point. So it was a post Himzel made where he was clowning LaTruth for being an extra in that clinic movie, right? He was like something about you a extra and you if it was him, he was saying like if it was me, bro, I wouldn't even want to be known as police officer number one or extra number one, extra number two, whatever. He said I wouldn't even want to be credited or something like that. So he made that post, but not long after that, if y'all know, he was in is it Secret Society? I think that's the name of it. He was in part 1 and part 2, but he ended up he did unalive himself in part 2. So he wasn't in part 3. But they had I found it. I knew I was going to find it when I wasn't looking for it. So he made a post and said, somebody out here, this is when him and RH was going back and forth, and he kept messing with RH. And they tried to say RH was taunting him, and he finally spoke up. That's not what happened. Himzel was doing it with his child first. And that's when RH started speaking up. RH didn't care about him. He was glad LaOnya moved on. So Himzel made the post and say somebody out here calling themselves an actor, but when asked their role name, they say police officer 1, and then he put in parentheses, very fitting though, with a laughing emoji. And he put somebody out here at their movie premiere where they played the character officer number 1, but not on the panel with the other actors who actually have name roles. You are an extra, my sir. Leave me alone. As an actor, I'm not even promoting no project where I play officer number 1, parentheses, thug number 2, or the guy behind the counter. To each his own, though, pal. And then he put hashtag real actor game. First of all, sir, nobody really knows you. You play in Tubi movies. Your biggest role was Wu-Tang, and you haven't had a big role like that since. Secondly, this is how God works. So he put that trying to clown RH, y'all, and then him and LaOnya ended up releasing a video. Well, LaOnya released it because she videoed it. It was the premiere of a Secret Society 3, right? And like I told y'all, he unalived himself on part 2. So he wasn't in part 3, right? So he goes to the premiere and he goes on the stage with the people, all the people that's in the movie. He sat all the way in the back. He sat all the way in the back, wasn't acknowledged, and LaOnya was in the she was in the audience videoing him. and talking. I don't know if she went on live or she was just videoing, but she was talking like, yeah, I'm here with Bay at this premiere, because they went all the way to New York for that. How you fly all the way to New York to go to a premiere and sit on the stage? Because the people, there was the actual stars in the movie, they were speaking. It was kind of like a press conference premiere type thing where you could ask the actors questions and stuff like that. And this clown was on the stage with them, and he wasn't even in the movie. So you want to talk about RH being an extra? At least he made it to the movie screen. You wasn't in part 3. They made you unalive yourself in part 2. And y'all bought plane tickets and flew all the way to New York for you to sit in the back of the class. You wasn't even a credit in part 3, baby, and you showed up. Why you trying to talk about somebody being an extra? So what would you call yourself that day? Because you say you not even show. What he said, y'all? He say, I'm not even promoting no project where I play officer number 1, thug number 2, or the guy behind the counter. Well, why did you promote part 3 of Secret Society and you wasn't in it? Why did you show up to the premiere just to sit in the back of the class and nobody asked you no question? Why was you in the picture with these people looking like you didn't belong there, like a brown egg in a dozen of white eggs? And that don't charge that to colorism, y'all. Y'all know how sometimes you could buy some eggs and they accidentally have a brown one in there? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Like my son used to say when he was small. He was an extra, y'all. An extra at the premiere of a movie he wasn't even in. Oh, Lord, we had some good laughs in this saga. Mia say sleeping might be the worst of them all in my eyes. Okay, it's the oblivion for me. Like, the fact that he try to act like he don't know what's going on, or like, oh, I'm gonna have to see, I'm gonna have to check into it, knowing he ain't doing none of that. Long as he do whatever aligns with what she say or do, just so he can keep her off of his trail. And that's why he sucked himself's testicles so hard, because he don't want no problems. He want them to stay together because that's less issues on him. No attention on him is better for him. That's why he ignore everything. You got the nerve to screenshot somebody comments that must have struck a nerve, where they said maybe he got to get permission from the elder first. Where's the lie? You the one told us that. Wasn't he the one who said he had to get permission from his elder to speak up? So, you mad because people using it in a petty way when it's the truth? Child, he need to go sit down somewhere. I'm about sick of him. He lucky I got off of his trail. Because I just feel like he's pointless content. Pointless. Because I can't even charge it to being oblivious or delusional or just lost. He go along to get along. He gonna do whatever to keep the problems away from him. And the bad part is, this is what makes it even more sad, y'all. It's sad because she knows that he is no good. She knows he's a DEAD baby daddy. She knows that and says that behind the scenes. But the fact that you won't acknowledge it on the camera, and you also building him up like him Zell, knowing he don't do nothing for them kids, that's what makes it even worse. Like, it's crazy how you can put so many ducks in a pond. to play a role against one man. That's how you know RH is powerful. Because you got all these people that's playing a part just to make him look bad. That is crazy. You got Foot Meat. You got Foot Meat Junior. You got you got Laonia. You got Sleepy Israelite. You got Himzel Washington. I'm him. They all playing a role to take that man down. Like, that is crazy, y'all. That's crazy. And guess what they all done got? A taste of karma. Every person, this is the crazy part, y'all. But we gotta make it make sense. That's one thing about my platform. I'ma always make it make sense. All of these people, damn near everybody that didn't drag RH or went against him, defamed him, then went through some type of karmic episode on the internet. Tell me I'm lying. Damn near every person. That should tell you something right there. God, baby. Nothing but God. That's why you give your problems to God and you let it go. Unheard of, unthought of. Once you give it to him, you let it go. Because guess what? Can't nobody fight a battle like him. And that's exactly why every last person, even though some will not acknowledge it, you can see it though. Every last person that went up against that man, spoke up against that man, defamed that man, then went through some type of karmic episode on the internet. And when I say that, meaning it was brought to the internet by them or something like that happened. And if y'all think about the players in this game, then y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's crazy. RH the only one outside of losing a few supporters and views. He ain't had nothing outside of that. He flourishing. New place, nice place, new woman, classy woman. Like he got it made. He got it going on. God is blessing him. That's one thing God say. Everything that you lost, he gonna give it right back to you 10 times full. 10 times over. And if you lost it, it wasn't meant to be. You wasn't meant to have it. That's why you never dwell on what you lose. Because if you can lose it, it was not meant to be in your possession. And that go for people. Not just things. Sade say it was the Josh Burberry pics and fall/Thanksgiving pics before the month of Okay, yep. And they wasn't together. They were separated. So that was around November then. That was, you said, before the month. Yeah, it was around November. And him and Laonia separated in October, mid-October. The October 15th, I think, they separated. Or the 22nd, something like that. Because keep in mind, y'all, the tote incident happened, but they were still, the lingering was still there. They wasn't separated like that. That happened, but it was a point where she was threatening the S word and she called RH crying and this and that, and he went and meet her and stayed at that. No, I think she went and meet him and stayed with him at that hotel. And she thought that they was going to get back together. But I remember RH saying that he was considering it, but that was before he had seen, all the stuff that she had put on the internet. He had never seen everything she had said about him. And that's when he was like, oh no, baby. It was the 14th. My bad, y'all. The 14th. 10/14/22. NXS said, yep, and he wasn't there either, but Robert was. Okay, that's the part, you see, that's the part that make me the maddest. The fact that we seen it play out. This is an influencer family, y'all. We seen their dynamic play out on the internet, and she could say, "Oh, it was all fake. It was all for the camera." Baby, y'all was on the camera damn near 24/7. If it was all fake, his time was still invested into you and them kids. Even if y'all was making content, it was based on y'all real life. It's only so much faking you can do when a camera is in your face 24/7. Like, make it make sense. He was dressing alike with your boys. Y'all always taking family pictures. Y'all went on all these trips together. You don't do none of that now. None of that. That dynamic disappeared, baby. Why they trying to paint himself as father figure of the year? That ninja, child, bye. What Miss Amora said, when she tell him you need to bring the boys, get a haircut, or do more stuff with the boys, that ain't my kids. And you know what's crazy? I'm laughing because I could hear him saying that. Just his attitude. The fact that people think that people lying on him when his character, even his character online is nasty. Look at the attitude he have when they go live. She be scared because she don't be knowing what's going to come out of his mouth. You could tell. You can literally look at her facial expressions and all of that and tell she be nervous because she don't know how he gonna act. Look how many times he didn't embarrass her on the internet. When she did everybody say what you're thankful for Thanksgiving. That ninja names everything including the gas in his car, child. But her. And said his communion. Not everybody know that can represent a union. Oh my God. Just the fact that he even put it like that and they trying to say, y'all don't know what he talking about. That mean his relationship. Child, bye. That man did everything in his power not to acknowledge their relationship. Because he would have said, my relationship. Literally. Like, and you could tell by her facial expression, she was pissed the F off. Because she was waiting for him to name her. The more and more he went on, my car, my dog, my family, my gas, like my mom, my dad, my sister, the grass in my yard. I'm thankful for the food. I'm thankful for child, every opportunity. That ninja named everything, baby. But her, and her whole demeanor changed. The whole thing. Like, you know, if like a kid in a candy store, just knowing they finna get a piece of candy, and then when they get to the register, they whole demeanor change. That was her. That was so embarrassing. He's an embarrassment. Like, he really is. And they be saying, y'all need to stop talking about them and mind your business. And we seeing it on the internet. It's the internet now. It's like a movie. It's like people don't even watch TV no more. It's the internet, child. He is an embarrassment, and he has embarrassed her so many times on live. He done said so much controversial stuff that had people trying to figure out what he meant. Because he is going, one thing about him, he going to embarrass her. That is crazy. Melinda say Sleepy was asleep or talking to his elders. Johnny Boy came into the picture. He did. It was early on because that was January, because she was filming her stuff. That was all around the same time, but she filmed it in LA, and that's where she met himself at that premiere. And if y'all noticed, that premiere was on her show because they had all them people, Brianna, them props. Jimmy said he was with his wife. Who y'all talking about? Sleepy? Yup. Like, you could tell. And they try to pretend like they just got this best co-parenting situation. Child, you can't even pull up to his house. His wife not allowing that. She is not allowing that. That woman don't want no parts because it was some infidelity going on over there. You think that woman about to let somebody that made a child with her husband to her house, to her front door, after oh, after allowing you pull up over there, cutting up with them cheering when he had to go get that pit bull from the backyard? And allowing you say he was trying to prove to his wife that my kids wasn't for him. What? So this is my question. If he went get the pit bull because you popped up to his house talking about, did she try to downplay it? When y'all, if y'all remember when she made that video, she said, because she was making it up as she went along. She was like, I pull up over there. I went to his house with the kids so he could see the kids. You mean you showed up unannounced to a married man's house? That's what you did. That's what you really should have said. To start some ish. Because you also proceeded to say he went get the pit bull and sicked him because he was trying to prove to his wife, W-I-F-E, that my kids wasn't his. That's what she said, verbatim. Why would a man do that or have to do that? Why would she say he sicked the pit bull because he was trying to prove to his wife that her kids wasn't for him? Please tell me that, y'all. Why would that, something such as that, take place? Oh man, I can't stand when my ice cream melt and you put it in the freezer and it come back. It tastes kind of weird. It's not that smooth, creamy texture no more. Um, A, I forgot my choices. Is because he didn't want his wife to know that he had relations. He committed adultery. And not only committed adultery, but made cheering while he was married. That's the only option. I don't know. I can't think of no other one. I'm so weak, y'all. Brittany said he was a secretly active full-time father. Exactly. It's the fact that people even fell for that. Like, what? That man say, I've been doing for my cheering. I've been a full-time dad. How? This was her husband. How was you a full-time dad in secrecy? When were you getting those kids if you was a full-time dad without our RH knowing? Please tell me. Somebody, please help me out with that. We got to make it make sense, baby. Not everybody dumb on the internet and gonna just fall for what people say. Some people gonna question stuff that sound ridiculous. Like, how you gonna tell us you was a full-time father in secrecy? Like, they say they had to hide it from the truth. Oh my God, imagine that. I would have, y'all, that's one I would have left off the internet. I'm sorry. Ain't no way. You mean to tell me y'all had to hide y'all co-parenting from the real daddy? The truth. Oh my God, bro. I'd be mad at somebody for even trying to play me like that. You ain't about to just tell me anything. No, ma'am. He don't try. I could see her saying, all right, Himzel. Well, y'all know she ain't gonna say, all right, y'all. I bought you and the boys a matching outfit. Y'all know that ninja ain't putting that on. You better go get that to their daddy. That ain't my children. That ain't my kids. But had the nerve. Y'all remember when he did, matter of fact, this is in my video. That video I'm working on now. I can't wait till y'all see it. It's so funny. Because y'all know one thing about me, I gotta add humor because that's what makes my videos entertaining. You know, when people watch stuff, they want to laugh too. I know me. I'm watching anything that has comedy in it. So that's how I base my content. Even if it's a serious situation, we're going to laugh a little bit. But y'all remember when Himzel did that interview with them ladies? It was a few ladies on the panel. And that was around the time she took him, and them kids to Jamaica and her daddy. And them ladies was asking him questions about being a father figure and stuff. And he was saying how he used to be a teacher and how he loved kids. And I just love kids, and they're so precious. Their little minds are so precious. And you have to watch what you instill in them. And I'm thinking to myself, when I was watching it today, I'm like, this ninja. Like, it just amazes me how somebody could be so fake on the internet. He is definitely a good actor. I'm going to say that. Because he was so goofy on that interview. And it was like, you don't have any kids, do you? He was like, yeah, my pet bulldog, shout out to whatever the dog name. I said, oh my God. The real YouTube T, he sure did. He sure did. That's why they gotta pull up at their gas station. I know. That's the crazy. Like, she not even on Facebook though, I don't think. But they say she don't do the internet. Like, she don't fool with the internet. I don't blame her, honestly. I do not blame her. Cancer 66 says Himzel doesn't even try to pretend he likes her. He clowns her every chance he get. And that's embarrassing. Like, it really is. Imagine that. Imagine having that type of man. And it makes me think what Mr. Moore said. He told her, you expect me to stand in this SHIT with you? Talking about her internet stuff. And I can validate everything, damn near everything Mr. Moore said with text messages and receipts, because it was something she said, like when he said, you expect me to stand with you in this SHIT, like her stuff, that her back and forth stuff and the dragging and all that on the internet, right? And it was a message that said, well, basically, whenever he had cheated one time, he was his excuse to her was, I got a lot on my brain. I got my stuff I'm going through. That's because he broke. He talking about the when they had the writer shut down, even though he ain't even. Oh my God. Anyways, he was like, I got a lot going on. I'm dealing with my stuff. I'm dealing with, it was something else he said. And then he said, and your whole marriage stuff, like, her stuff, her husband stuff, something like that, y'all. But he basically blamed her divorce situation as one of the reasons why he cheated and let a girl suck his stuff. And that's how I knew Amora was telling the truth for that, because y'all remember when Amora said that Brianna was fussing with them, saying he never cheated, she only suck him. I'm like, what? That's cheating, baby. That is definitely cheating. Like, make it make sense. But that was in those messages. Him saying reasons, and It was him trying to act like uh this was y'all. I just thought about this. It was him trying to act like Pretty Bree, and no, act like he was only talking to Pretty Bree. He was saying he was only being nice to her and talking to her so she wouldn't tell Bree that they was messing around. Or they did it. Imagine your man getting caught up and his excuse is, baby, I was only being nice to her so she wouldn't tell on me. That's what he said, y'all. I swear it's in the messages. He told her, baby, I was only being nice to her so she wouldn't tell on me. That's what I was worried about. And I don't care about her. I only care about you. You know, she was threatening to tell you everything. And I knew that if I told her, hey, let's meet up, I knew she would ignore me and she would block me or she would stop talking to me. I said, oh my God. Y'all, I am not lying. That is in those messages. He literally tells her anything and she fall for that. That is crazy. Mm-mm. Ain't no way. That is embarrassing. I'm sorry. Like, you gotta be really, really insecure to deal with that type of ninja. That's a whole nother level. Especially when you the bag. You don't need him. He needs you. And you settling for that? Mm-mm. That's a different type of insecurity. I'm sorry. That is a different type of insecurity. I remember that when they say they was going to vandalize his home. Yep, he'll say them not my kids. Melinda say sleepy wife over there letting Sleepy take her for Bree. She gotta be slow too, cause no man. She probably don't see it. She don't be on the internet. She probably don't see it. Or he might be telling her, babe, listen, I'ma say what I gotta say so she don't try to put me on child support. He say he got 7 kids. Hey, Miss Bree Unfiltered. The real YouTube T say she gonna get him Zell and the boys matching outfits. He ain't gonna wear it. He gonna put them outfits wherever he put the Mexican Jordans she bought him. That's what he gonna do with them outfits. Never seen them again. And you know it's crazy how you could watch a video for the first time, and then when you go back and watch it again, you start seeing stuff or something, stuff didn't happen and now it's different. Like, I remember watching that video after months had been passed. And that's when I realized, I was like, bro, he never wore them Jordans. And then when they made that video in the mall, acting like they was getting baby girl Momo some shoes, and Bree pointed the camera and was like, let's get her a pair of those. And it was some pink and white Mexican Jordans, and Himzel threw it on the floor and then kicked it. And she was like, don't do that. Why you did that? That's how you know he embarrassing. Like, who does that? You're not even paying for your own stuff. And you tearing up them people's stuff in the store just to prove a point. So I can only imagine when that camera, but you see, he was being nice to her in the beginning. When that video happened, when she got that chef and bought him all that stuff, the chain, the boogers, the earrings, like he called them, the boogers, and all that other stuff, he was being real, real nice, y'all. Real, real nice. That's why he ain't say, oh, I'm not wearing these shoes. Because she was like, he had his friend on FaceTime. And she was like, show them. They kept saying, show them. He did not want to show them shoes. He did not want to show them shoes, child. Yes, y'all, hit the like button. I think we close though, y'all. We got like 360 something likes and like 400 something people in the chat. Shout out to y'all for hitting that like button for your girl. Thank y'all. Chrissy say, "Loop, you still going strong, Lupac. It's 12:09. It's 4:16 in the chat. I know, that's crazy. Baby, people want to listen. Y'all want to hit a T, huh? Well, it's 11:14 here, but I'm about to get off. We've been on here 3 hours, y'all. Y'all know I don't be on here no 3 hours. I'll do that for my members. I'll do a members live long because we be cutting up in members. I can cuss. I can do way more. Way more. My bad, y'all. I need some gelato. But I'm about to get up off of here, y'all. I gotta finish working on that video. It's already late, but I'm gonna stay up and work on my video because I want to get it out there. Thank y'all for tuning in, baby. I will be back live tomorrow. I don't know. Oh, it's gonna be we're gonna do the members only live in the morning, y'all. So all my members, y'all don't forget tomorrow is the love pot, the raffle for the love pot. So I don't know the exact time, but I'm gonna do my thumbnail tonight for the members only live in the morning, and I'll probably do another live, a public live tomorrow afternoon. I mean tomorrow evening. So if you want to get in on the members only, get you a membership. Is in the chat. Is also on my community wall somewhere. Thank y'all so much for the support. Hit the like button on your way out if you haven't hit it on your way in. Thank y'all. If you would like to bless me monetarily, $Lupac1, or you can buy me a coffee, baby. My coffee link is in the chat also. I'm trying to say parents' 50th anniversary party tomorrow. Okay. Tell them I say happy anniversary. Don't cut up too hard, Chosen. Love you. But love you guys. I will see y'all tomorrow. I can't say I'll finish the video tonight because my editing takes so long, y'all. I feel like I try to perfect my videos. Every time I make a video, I try to make it better the next time. So it take a while, but I feel like they be worth it. But more than likely, it'll be done tomorrow. So y'all have a blessed night and say y'all prayers. Make sure y'all send one up for your girl. And I will send one up for y'all. But if, like I said, if y'all want to join the membership, it's in the chat. Or I posted on my community wall too if anybody want to join our members live. We have 250 something members now. Shout out to y'all. I am so grateful for the support. Love you guys. Have a blessed night. Oh, and thank y'all so much. I gotta say this. Thank y'all so much for y'all cash apps, super chats, all that good stuff, and everybody who bought me a coffee. I love you all. I swear. Good night, y'all.